My God, this song is a song that I got inspired, by going through some of my darkest days. Thank you, Jesus. Some of the days that I didn't think I would have make it out, I even be alive today. Glory, God. I just gotta thank Jesus Christ for everything. I love you, mighty God. Me could have stressed out and lose my mind. Could have mash up in the darkest time. Could have live in the street or out a road in the garbage me eat. Me could have gone jump in a war. Could have hear some love behind bar. When the right of that car, you could have hear some dead on the top. But are you alone? You alone, Jesus alone. You were always there alone. You alone, Jesus alone. Hear me, Master people. Not just a song, but this is real. And by God, me know the sign and seal. Me know a time for nothing's reveal. Nothing me go through and nothing me feel. That full of anger and full of strife. What make me cry and even nearly lose my life. But God, you keep me so I can rejoice. Jesus was always by my side. But are you alone? You alone, Jesus alone. You were always there alone. You alone, Jesus alone. In the roughest time, in the darkest time, you gave us light as a guide. Even in my days of my sinfulness, you still kept me alive. In the roughest time, in the darkest time, you gave us light as a guide. Even in my days of my sinful ways, you still kept me alive. But are you alone? You alone, Jesus alone. You were always there alone. You alone, Jesus alone. But are you alone? You alone, Jesus alone. You were always there alone. You alone, Jesus alone. You alone, Jesus.
I'm down on my luck, she's turning a page. I'm falling in love, she's running away.
Oh, 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 yeah. Na, 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 na. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but God, you deliver us from them all. So no matter what the circumstances walk on, of this one thing I am sure.
It is well with my soul, and with my soul it is well. It is well with my soul, with my soul
No matter what you're going through, or your circumstances, it is well with my soul. Yeah. Tell them my brother. Through the darkest times of your life, say it is well, well with my soul. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It is well with my soul. With my soul, it is well. It is well with my soul. With my soul, it is well. It's the story I'll
Been through hills and valleys, but I'm still going through. The roads may be rocky, but I'm still pulling through. Been through hills and valleys, but I'm still going through. The roads may be rocky, but I'm still pulling through.
It is well with my soul, Father, me pursue. And when I'm down in the valley of the shadow of death, me pursue. When the enemy come in like flood, when no fear will trust you. You never leave, nor forsake. You lift up a standard too.
It is well with my soul. And with my soul, it is well. It is well with my soul. And with my soul, it is well. It's the story I'll tell. It is well with my soul. It's gonna be alright. With my soul, it is well. It's gonna be alright. It is well with my soul. It's gonna be alright. And with my soul, it is well. It's gonna be alright. It is well with my soul. It's gonna be alright. And with my soul, it is well. It's gonna be alright. It is well with my soul. It's gonna be alright. And with my soul, it is well. It's gonna be alright. It is well with my soul.
Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is.
With my soul, it is well. It's the story I'll tell.
Hallelujah.
Amen. It is well with my soul. It's the story I will tell. Blessings to you, and you. Tonight, let me say a big welcome to another episode of Chill and Chat, and I am yours truly, Dereq McFarlane. And tonight, of course, we are here with an awesome show. I'm going to enjoy this one tonight because I have a very excited panel here with me. And of course, we will be discussing the topic Happy Wife, Happy Life. Is that right? We want to check out tonight and see if that is right. All right, so let me say welcome to you all. In the chat so far, I'm seeing Lady Teacher. So blessings and welcome to you. And to those that are watching that have not yet commented, hey, welcome to you. For those that are watching on Facebook as well, let me say a big welcome to you. So listen, without no further delay, because we're going to get right into this one tonight. All right, I'm going to invite my panel to join me on stage. So firstly, of course, we have, no, it's not their first time. So firstly, tonight we have Lady Denise Turner and Lady Tidra Bennett here. And I was going to say her first time, but no, she's here before. Lady Tidra was on Chill and Chat as a host, right? So this is her first time as a guest. Interesting. And of course, for the first time as well, Lady Denise Turner. Welcome to you all, to Chill and Chat.
Thank you.
Amen. And be comfortable
I
because
will.
you're not
Thank
regular
you.
chat. All right. And also the other only lady on the panel for the night is here, and this is Dr. Evelyn Roach. Welcome to you.
Thank you for having me.
All right. It's a pleasure having you here and chill and chat. And of course, the other two porn among the roses. Yeah, they are no stranger to chill and chat. We have the big bad DJ himself, Apache Finger. Yeah, I never realized it. Yeah,
I'm new to the chat, please.
you're new to the chat. Of course, so the big bad bossy DJ, Apache Finger, and my bro, Sir Larry Kingdom.
Blessings, blessings,
Welcome.
bro. Blessings, blessings.
All
Thank
right.
you, bro. A blessing to be here.
All right. Always a pleasure, bro. All right. So let me say welcome to Lady Sharice in the comment section. All right. And I'm seeing Carmela Green. Blessings and welcome to you as well. Oh, and that is Mommy Michelle here in the chat and here on screen. Welcome.
Hold on. Carmela Green is Sister Maureen McFarlane. She's on a friend's phone.
Oh, I totally overlooked that, right? Yeah. All right. Welcome to you, Lady Maureen. All right. Blessings and welcome to you. Okay. All right. And those that are coming in, as you come, remember to like the live and to share it out. All right. So tonight we're going to have a very interesting one. And of course, as you can see across the screen tonight, if you want to participate, there's a WhatsApp number on screen. You can go ahead and send your voice note or you can call in. All right. As we go. Because tonight I want to hear from everybody. All right, my panel, welcome to you all. Yes, including you, Mommy Denise. Want to hear from you too. All right, so welcome, my panel to tonight discussion. Happy wife, happy life. That is what we are talking about tonight. And what I want to know is that right? Happy wife, happy life. Is that really the recipe to a successful marriage? I don't know. Yeah. So my first question tonight is when you hear that saying, happy wife, happy life, what comes to mind? What does that mean to you all? And I will start with, they say ladies before gentlemen. But Larry, you boy your head, so you may start with.
Very nice.
Oh my God.
Yes,
You
so
know,
Sir Larry, what does that mean to you? Happy wife, happy life. What does
that's
that
a phrase that's often used by men.
mean?
Happy wife, happy life, meaning that once your wife is happy, you know, you will be happy because there'll be no misery in the house and the household will be happy, the family will be happy, and so you'll be happy. But it's not all right, but that's the phrase. No one can give you 100%, but that's the phrase.
So in other words, you don't agree with it.
No, no, not everything.
Mm.
Somewhat,
You agree with it somewhat, but all right, we get it
somewhat,
later.
somewhat,
All right,
somewhat,
somewhat.
somewhat.
All right, Sir Apache, happy wife, happy life. What does that mean to you?
Happy life to me is
No,
just
happy
a
wife.
regular
Happy
slogan.
wife, happy wife.
Eh?
Happy wife, happy life, sir.
Happy wife, happy life. Okay.
Yes, man.
First of all, good night to you, Lady Sherry's. But it's just like a little slogan just put out there. And to me, where is it? Where's the meaning behind it really? You understand?
Mm,
But if it's somebody in a marriage that's working or happy, that wouldn't be the slogan really, because both of us want to be on the same page,
mm-hmm.
communicating, and it takes patience and those things. So to make a person happy, and we always want a peace of mind in your home or wherever, you know. So
Mm. All right, sir. So in other words, you don't agree with it either.
no.
All right, that's two. All right, Mommy Denise.
Well, from what I gather, they're trying to say that if the wife is happy, then life will be perfect. Like everybody, life will be happy. So I don't know, but because to me, that means if the wife is never happy, then you're not gonna have a happy life.
Mm.
So I don't know. I don't know. Really don't know what to say about that one. But then again, you look at it, it's true. If the wife is happy, then you're gonna have a good life. Because
Mm.
when you come home, everything gonna be okay. You know. So
So okay, so once the wife is happy, the home will be happy. So it sounds like you are in agreement with the topic tonight.
kind of.
Kind of. Okay,
Yes.
kind of.
Yes.
All right, Lady Tidra, the one that said she don't know why she's on the panel tonight.
I don't know why I'm on the panel. I've never been married. So let me see. What you call it, a slogan or a saying or whatever it is. Happy wife, happy life. If Let me just say what I understand by it first. Usually the woman, the wife, is the person that holds the family together, right? So the one who pretty much all the piece should be centered. That one is the one who keeps the family running, the family peaceful, and all of these things. So I'm under the assumption then that if the wife is happy, then everything will be well in that family. That's what I'm gathering. But then it poses the question, what does that happiness looks like? All right. So I think that's where we kind of get with that one. In agreement with the topic, not so much. Happy wife, happy life, not so much. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that for more conversations. You're
I'm
muted, sir.
muted.
I guess he's talking to you. Okay.
Woo! Yes. No.
We didn't
All
hear
right.
that. You
So
are muted.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I'm saying, okay, I hear what Lady Tidra is saying. All right, interesting. We're going to hear from Dr. Evelyn. Happy wife, happy life. Is that right?
I I think it's a slogan that men created because that's my personal opinion.
Oh yeah, man. I
Happy
get you.
wife, happy life. If their wife is happy, they'll be happy. I mean, as in when you look at society, traditionally men are thinking husbands are simple. They just like to be left alone and stuff. Women like different things. They like to you need to sit down and talk, have conversation. There's need to be romance and everything. So it's the women in the marriage are more needy. That's the perception. And the men are simple. So if they make the wife happy, their life will be all right. Because as long as the wife is happy, they, they don't need to fool around. And I mean, I can't from personal experience, when my mom was not happy, nobody in the house was happy. So I mean, it's
That's
you can I can agree with happy wife, happy life.
Okay.
There won't be
All right.
no nagging, no nagging. That's what most of the men would say. There won't be no nagging. Once the wife is get what they want and they're happy, then yeah, there's peace.
All right. So basically, the term "happy wife, happy life" really comes from the fact that once the woman is happy, the man will get his peace. Basically, that's what it's saying. There will be no nagging. Oh my God!
Yep.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. All
There's
right,
no
but
such thing.
yes, there's no such thing.
So I said,
All
what
right,
this
but
happiness looks like.
mhm. All right, but happiness. What was interest? What was said there that was interesting? Dr. Evelyn said, I think it's something. It's a slogan that was created by men. You think so? Men, you
Yeah.
think we created
I
that?
believe that. I believe that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Just to
Larry,
get
you say
man
no.
out of the
When,
the
when,
thing, you
when,
know.
when, when you when you think about it, I would agree with her because it's a happy wife. Because basically what the men are saying, once the wife is happy, everybody is happy, which is not always true, but God is
Yeah,
good.
God is good.
God is good.
90% of the time.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, let me say welcome to Kalisha Martin.
Ah,
Welcome, sis.
hey,
And that's the happy wife there, right, Larry?
that's a happy wife.
All right, and
Oh
welcome to
my
one
God.
on Facebook. We have Sir Alan Doyle. Welcome to you, sir, and encourage me join us as well. I welcome to you all. All right, but happy wife. Ah, men, we are simple. I say we are simple. It takes little to nothing to make us happy. I hear somebody say for men, for the husband, you have to just feed them, respect them, and give them their, when they need it, and that's men. We good, we happy, right? That's what I heard. But for a woman, welcome to you, Joyce Smith. Welcome. What? And this is for the ladies. What does it take to make a woman happy? And I think every man wants to know what. Yeah, what does what does it take to make the woman happy? Lady teacher, I see you looking like, so I pick on you.
Why you gonna call on me?
So Derek,
Hmm?
I heard lady teacher say she don't know why she's here, but she's in training.
All right. Good one. She's in training. Agreed.
I hear that. I am here. I am here because I talk with married women.
There
All
you
Okay.
right.
go. There you
So
go.
all right. All right. Mommy,
Sir
go ahead.
Alan Doyle is saying that's a loaded
Right. For
question. So let's
me,
go.
for
Yeah.
me, what makes me happy is first of all, attention, respect, love, and good conversation. That's what make me happy. Especially the number one is attention. Once I'm getting my attention and I get my respect and I get love, I'm happy.
All right. So for you, number one is attention. Number two is love.
Mm-hmm.
And
Are
number
you
three is
putting it in order?
yes, man. I'm making notes. So attention, love,
Respect.
respect,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I believe in that.
And good conversation.
and good
Good
conversation.
conversation would come with under would fall under attention.
All
I
right.
truly believe in that.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. Apache sounds good.
All
All
Lady
right.
right.
teacher.
All right. I must say, I'm kind of. I don't like to be. I don't like miserableness. I want to put it out there. I don't like miserableness. From a man. I do love attention too. Um,
Left off one. I left off the number one was
Mm.
honesty.
Oh, honesty. Let's write it right here. Honesty.
What,
All
communication?
right.
That's
honesty,
with
honesty. Yeah.
communication. Yeah, honesty.
All right.
All right.
Yes.
I have that. So, lady teacher, number one is no miserableness.
No. Yeah. I don't have a number one. I don't like. I always say I like peace. So it's almost kind of like, in a sense, you can kind of find me kind of operate, kind of how like a man operate,
All right. So, put
right?
it say peace then. So, we say peace. All right.
So
So, peace is
I
number
don't
one.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
I do love
Attention.
attention too, love good
Mm-hmm.
conversation, just the same way. But I think one of the biggest things for me, I am a servant by nature. So what makes me happy is when my partner is happy. You understand? So I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that looks like. Whenever he's happy, I am happy. If he's not happy, yeah, that kind of, yeah, put me in a,
All,
yeah. So I like
all,
communication. I like openness. I like honesty, and yeah, attention. I can operate kind of like a man in a sense. It
all
doesn't
right.
take a lot to make me happy.
All right. So, for you, I have peace, communication, attention, and when your spouse is happy.
Mhm.
Sounds good. All right. Can we define? Oh, yes, we're going to get to that, Sir Alan. He's asking if we can define love. So I have that one. We're going to that right after we hear from Dr. Evelyn.
Okay. All right.
What does it take to make a woman happy?
For me, what it takes to make me happy is I have to make myself happy.
Ooh.
I Happiness, if I'm not happy with me, then nobody can make me happy. So you
Mhm.
have to be happy, bring happiness to yourself first, and then you can bring happiness to others. And in a marriage, I like to feel treasured. I like my husband to make me feel treasured, and that makes me happy.
All right.
So I think, I mean, depending on somebody else for your happiness is a way for you to be unhappy, because
Wow.
you need to be happy and you need to make your husband happy, and you can't just depend on your husband to make you happy and not thinking about his needs.
Wow.
So it's a two-way
Powerful.
street. You have to compromise.
Mm. Cannot. Wow. Powerful. I love that. All right. I
So
love
why you
that.
not love it when me say it? I say in essence the same thing.
I think I need another also. Don't you think, Solari? I need somebody else to host it.
It's okay. The doctor has said it. It is well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I was,
I say
I
I
was,
agree. I
I
agree with
was
the
going,
statements that general. Eh?
I was going to ask you to state the ones that teacher said in capital letters, so you remember all those ones. Don't lose
Because,
sight.
because those are
Yeah.
for you, no
I
boss. Those
Don't
are for
lose
you.
sight. Make sure you don't lose sight.
I have the notes right here.
No,
Right here.
put those in capital.
All right. So that's what I said. Yeah, I love what is being said. I'm making notes of everything. Everything. All right. So from Mommy Denise, it's honesty, attention, love, respect, good conversation, lady teacher, peace, communication, attention, and when her spouse is happy. Love that. And Dr. Self happiness and being treasured. And also ensuring that your spouse is also happy. Love that.
Another thing is that you need to understand each other.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing. You know, when sometimes they need, you need alone time and he needs alone time. You need to understand when not to, when each of you just need to unwind. Sometimes you need each other, sometimes you need your space.
Yeah, not to
Mm-hmm.
And I think
violate.
that makes life easier. You understand each other.
Yes.
Need a man cave.
Understanding. You need a man cave.
Yeah.
All right. So before we answer, let you guys answer Sir Alan Doyle. I just want to hear from the men now. Sir Larry, what do you think it takes to make your wife happy?
I agree with most of what they say.
No,
Attention.
no, no. Oh, yeah,
No,
no. So I know
what I'm
what they
saying.
say. I want to hear what you say.
No, man, attention. Good loving. Uh, make your wife feel special. You know, like the only woman in the world. And one of the things I didn't hear none of the ladies said was compliment.
Yeah, because for us that's not relevant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that I don't need it.
yeah.
We
But,
don't
but
need
think
for
it.
that's
me,
where I think that's where it becomes personal because each one of us we spoke according to.
different. Right, right. So one of the things I think is compliment, and I try to do that. One of the things I think most of us men struggle with, including myself, I'm going to the 6 year marriage, I'm still learning, is good conversation. Most of us struggle with good conversation because, let me tell you, men are simple and we don't always like to talk. Sometimes we like to just shut down. But women love to have conversation when they want to have conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So I think one of the biggest things for men, we struggle with having good conversation. I put myself in that. I'm still learning how to do that. But my wife is not a fussy lady. She loves her attention. She loves her compliment. She loves when I make her feel nice. She loves her special time. And one of the things that she loves that I don't do a lot, and I'm gonna say I'm still working on that, is her time, some us time. That sometimes I'm so busy in the studio and that can take away. But I say I'm
Mm-hmm.
working on that. I'm working on that.
All right,
So
sir.
yeah, I'm working on that.
All right, Sir Apache. What do you think it takes to make? I'm not gonna say what it takes to make a woman happy. Your wife happy. Don't want to get you in no trouble.
Well, communication, as I say, good conversation is a big part of what ladies would want to have. You understand? Them don't have
Mm-hmm.
no stupidness or anything, but good conversation. And to Larry said it to to compliment them always. You look beautiful, love you. And one of my thing is what I do. I always give my wife flowers every weekend. A nice bouquet of flowers. That's what I do.
From the old
And
school.
if
Lovely.
she at work, I would text her and say, "Yo, I miss you. I love you. All right." To keep. Those are the things that keep your marriage going. You understand?
All right.
So you, as the man, you have to do those things. They
Mm-hmm.
remind, how beautiful them is and all those kind of things. So those are, and most of all, to have respect for them,
Yep,
show them
yep.
respect.
All right. So Sir Alan Doyle asks a question. So I would love for you guys to give your personal input in. And I think that maybe he's asking for the ladies to answer. So can we define love and attention? Don't know want to go first. Define what love and attention is for a woman.
All right, go on.
Attention for me is acknowledging that you're there. You wake up in the morning, like you say good morning. um in the if you're working, you can even send a little note and say how's your day going, like but you have some men that some they go for the whole day and they don't even know if you're what's going on with you. As a female, I like to feel special. So that's where my attention come in. You're supposed to say, call, hi, good morning, how's your day going, for lunch, maybe even in the night, especially if you're away from each other, but you check in on each other. That's for me attention. Make me feel special. If you're watching TV, you don't just sit before the TV and you ignore me over there. That kind of attention.
Okay. Interesting.
You say mommy to a
Yes.
baby.
Yeah.
I agree with her. I
Want to be
agree with her.
around the person 24/7, but I mean, just acknowledge you there, call and check in if you don't come in on time. Hey, babes, what's up? How are you? How's the day going? Where, I don't want nobody to keep track of me, or I'm not going to keep track of anybody, but you acknowledge a person, but you don't go all day and you don't even know if your husband or your wife, what's going on with them. That's what I mean by attention.
Mm, all right. Lady teacher, love and attention. How you define that?
All right, love. All right, a lot of times we're in a culture where we often say "I love you," where it's just verbal. For me, love is more of an action. Something that's demonstrated, something that's sacrificial. So, selfless, if that makes sense. Where you take into consideration your partner. So it goes beyond just merely saying the thing. I want to be able to see you do something and know that that's you loving me. The attention, I guess, goes way beyond you just being physically present, but you also being emotionally present. Um, you know Me talk, we're able to relate to each other, so not like a one person thing. Like a lot of times you'll have men in your space and they're just there, the body is there, but mentally they're not there, or they're not actively listening to what's taking place there. So for me, that's where the attention comes in. You really don't have to, it goes beyond the look, it goes beyond the compliments, it goes beyond all of these things, but actually being present in that moment, in whatever situation it is that we have going on. So that's the attention for me. And then, like I said, the love, whole lot of those type of things. Yeah, it don't have to be something that's staged. It can be something that's spontaneous or whatever, but just whatever it is that you do, I'm supposed to see that you love me and not just verbally hear you telling me that you love me.
All right. Noted. Dr. Evelyn, love and attention.
This is hard for me to define because I like to be I like to be by myself sometimes. I've been married for 27 years, and attention is being. I know that the presence. I know my husband is in the house and he's available. Available. That's to me. You don't have. Uh, if I don't call him daily, nor does he call me daily, but we know where we are. I know where he's at. He knows where I am at, and we give each other updates of what we're doing. And
Right.
for and like one of the things that he doesn't like is woman talk that he can't take it. Look, I love to talk and talk and talk about random stuff. He said, "Okay, I'll give you 15 minutes every month." so
Mm.
so that's I get my 15 minutes to put talk randomly anything. So he has to pay attention to me fully for that 15 minutes.
Wow.
But I mean, that I meet him where he's at. He's
Mm-hmm.
busy, but he makes time for me. He's like, "That's your 15 minutes." When your wife is talking to you, sometimes you're really not interested in what she's saying. Be honest. But you're just there nodding and stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But that 15 minutes is mine. You have to listen. And when you're nodding, I'll poke him and say, "No, no, it's my 15 minutes." It's that's the kind of love where he sacrificed his time because we really, as women, we talk about nothing really. But it's a crisis to us because we want you to hear us in that time. And
Mm.
love is
It
it's
makes
not
secure.
it's something that's demonstrated where I feel secure. You know that if there's just I don't need friends because I have my husband who is my friend who gives me everything I need. That's what I define love as. I mean you need friends, but I mean if you don't have friends, he's enough for me. That's
Yeah.
to me, right? Attention and everything. That's
Okay.
that's my definition.
All right. So far what I get is that love and
Attention.
attention is different for everybody. That's what I'm
Yeah.
getting.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right. Sir Alan Doyle, I hope you get that. But here now, for the men, Larry, what is love and attention for you?
I think the women just summed up
No,
everything.
bro. No, no, no. We are not doing that tonight, sir. We're not doing that tonight. I'm saying I hear what the ladies say. I'm saying for you, what is love and
I'm trying
attention
to
for you? What
tangible
it
it.
means for you? What it means for you?
Well, put it this way: love and attention. For my wife loves sometimes she's talking and I
No, no,
listen.
no. I know funny. I'm saying for you. You know
Yeah,
what
that's
that
a,
means for you. No, for you personally, for a woman, for your wife to give you love and attention.
no for
What?
me.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, love and attention, is simple, respect and give me my attention when I need my attention,
Physical. Physical
physical
So
attention.
attention.
attention is
I'm
physical.
about more of the bedroom attention, and
Bedroom.
respect. Come on.
All
If
right,
you
so
love me,
that's
I'm
it.
all right. I'm not fussy. Just the physical attention is good enough for me.
So the bedroom attention is all you
Come
need. So
on,
that's
I'm on
attention
bedroom
for you.
attention. I'm good.
All right, sir. Sir Patrick, love and attention for you, sir. What is that?
You know, love and attention from them is the things they do for you. You understand? The little things they go out them way and do for you. And appreciating what you do. So the attention part. I mean, I love attention, and it comes in where you cuddle and you do all kind of things and those things. So
Oh, yeah, the
love and
physical.
attention means a lot. You understand? In a relationship, in a marriage.
All right. So for you, love is you
Yes.
getting appreciation for the things you do. That is, oh yeah, your wife show love for you and attention. Same thing like Larry, the bedroom.
Well, he said cuddle.
He
Cuddle.
said cuddle.
He
Oh,
said
as men,
Not
as
Polo.
men,
Yeah.
it
men,
doesn't
cuddling.
necessarily.
Cuddling have to be in the
Yeah.
bedroom. It
No,
doesn't
Well,
for
have
as
to be
all
in
right,
the
for as men here, we can agree. For men, cuddling is a foreplay for us, sir. All right.
For me, cuddling is different, you know.
bedroom. There you go.
All right, tell me
Cuddling
about it.
is relaxing and hugging and cuddling, attention or physical, you know. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
you're
action.
watching the TV and you start to cuddle with each other.
Yeah,
That's different.
yeah.
or you can cuddle even on the time of the month with your partner, so it doesn't go away.
Right,
You
right.
see,
Oh
a
And,
lot
yeah,
of times,
and,
all right, here the real thing. A lot of time people
talk
thinks it's
property,
just
real thing.
about sex, but it's the cuddling part, when you cuddle. You understand?
Yeah.
When you can cuddle together and lean on each other, or
Just hug
lean
and
on each other.
enjoy each other's
There
All
you
right.
go.
company.
Right, that's
I
a big part also.
yeah,
let me talk for most men when afraid for because I understand we don't have
You
a
can't
problem
speak for
cuddling.
most men, sir.
hold on.
What
Let
a
me say
lot of wife, what a lot of wife complains about, right? Women is that most time as soon as they start to cuddle with their partner, the man most time wants something else. All right, that's what I'm saying because for us, I understand you got, and it's not that we don't want to cuddle. But you see, when you start to cuddle and then you start to feel the warmth of your wife,
this.
and probably they
Hands
start
can't
to
stay one
play with
But
place.
your ears or start to do
My
this.
hands
but to
can't,
me,
my hands can't stay one place.
no, to me
Yeah.
that's a one trap mind.
There you go.
Apache
You have a one
Apache
trap
and from
mind
South
then,
Sea.
because
Because
if
you
you
can sit
think
down
said
and
we're
watch
cuddle, come
movie
on,
and
No,
something.
no, no, no. Hold on.
You
Listen
no,
a minute.
understand? That's a
want
one
to
trap mind.
See,
cuddle.
All right.
I wouldn't agree with you when you say a one chop mind. Yes, me and my wife cuddle. Sometimes watch a movie, we cuddle. And nothing wrong with that. But what Derek is actually saying is that most times when you cuddle, it leads to something else, which is not a lie
As men,
for most of us as men.
as soon as you
But
start
yes,
to
we do
feel
cuddle, just relaxing.
as soon as you start to feel a wife body next to yours, and worse if they start to play the hero, start to wiggle on the ears, I
And
start to do
move.
something. Yeah. So
Listen,
naturally, bro.
my
Oh
hands,
no, I
it's
don't
hard
agree,
for
but
my
I'm
hands to
just
stay one place.
not me and Larry, not me and Larry. Like yeah, we don't have beer, but no, of course we have here beer. You can start holding the beers. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
Yeah.
Look
And
here.
sometimes they start you're cuddling and they start to rub down your chest or what, bro.
Hey, yeah, me
As a
like,
man, it's not a one trap mind. Your mind could be here on the movie as soon as
yeah,
that man of
me say
mine
one chop, man.
whoops. Yes,
No.
No,
because
because guess what? When a boy meets a girl and him go over the house and we start cuddle, what you think are gonna happen?
so
All
you go
right,
like
it
you
will
don't know what we
happen.
are
Sex
talking.
will
So
happen.
not that
But
we are
what
talking.
I'm saying is now you're in your house and you just want to cuddle. You don't. It's no
You
sex
don't have
involved,
to
but you
be
just want to
sexual.
cuddle.
Yeah, you
You
just
understand?
cuddle and have
You want to
fun.
lean on each other. You want, that
No,
kind of
not no
thing.
wrong. But Apache, remember, it's not even the physical. You will love to see, you have your wife and you know she looks sexy in a certain type of thing. Not you talk about code, she just walk past another something.
Hey,
But
uh-uh.
Like,
Apache,
that's
but
what
there
I'm
is for
saying.
the young people, for the
That's what I was gonna
mature
say.
people, for the
Maturity.
mature people, we can cuddle for hours and nothing happen.
Derek them
Okay.
them
And you
near
don't have to
them,
have
Derek
sex.
them then near
We
to
are for the
expiration.
mature.
Near to expiration.
Don't listen to Tidra
Expiration.
here. Don't
Amen.
listen to Tidra
So if
about near to
I don't know if
expiration.
any other men is there listening, but tell me if you okay with just cuddling without feeling any type of way. So if there are any
Oh,
men
I
out there
didn't say you
listening,
don't feel any type of way, but you don't have to have sex.
oh, that's
You don't
it.
have
So
to
you
be.
don't have to, but and that's what I'm saying. You're going to feel a certain type of way. I think what really causes the problem more time now is the man is feeling a certain way, but as soon as the woman probably see that part start, I like so what and it's not that we want to do anything, but we can't control that, that little guy, that
Let me tell
guy.
you
We
something.
can't control that guy, so that guy is going to do his thing. You understand? So it's not that sometimes we are going to say, okay, we want to change. But as a man, we can't control
So
him.
you said the lady say what you know? Me not say no what you
All
know.
right, so with me now, right?
Yes,
With
sir.
me, let me say this, because wife will listen upstairs. With me, sometimes my wife will say, boy,
It's too
Larry, make
unnecessary.
your hands stay one place. Because my hands slippery, they move fast, it can't stay one place. Once I start cuddle, that's like I'm in the blocks.
Ah,
And the more get set go. Yeah, well,
amen.
but I agree with what mommy said. Sometimes we like sometimes we lay in the bed watching a movie and we cuddle. But
Yes.
most
Yeah,
time after
man.
the movie,
Sometime.
me want go over. You know?
You want,
After the
you
movie,
want,
you want to
Movie
start your
done.
own movie. You
Want to
want to start
start
your own
movie?
movie.
Yeah, want to start movie after the movie done.
you want ice cream and cake, not true, me know.
The
All
whole,
right.
the whole, the whole, the whole
No,
treat.
it's a, no.
Evelyn,
Just
what you think?
honestly, any man can say it's a man thing. You know, over time we try because we understand that ladies like you like to cuddle, and sometime after the cuddling, that's it. You just want it to be cuddle and
I
kiss.
would like to
So
cuddle like
over time we try to just eh.
I would
What you
like to
said?
cuddle like then.
No, no. Let's be honest now. Sometimes we use it as a trick.
It's a
Yeah.
starter. It's
So
a
we know
starter.
that it's a starter. So we know that
This
you
one,
guys love to
this one
cuddle.
love you.
So we want what we want, but we know you're not thinking this. So okay, let us cuddle because we know so when we start cuddle, we know another day, so we plan to stop. We plan to go further. So
My
yeah,
wife,
we use it as
my
a
wife,
bait. It's the bait. It's the bait. We throw it to you and say, come.
Confession is good for
my
the
wife
soul.
would say, my
Amen.
wife would don't start now because you know you can't finish. You're not going to want to stop, so
But,
don't
but
start nothing.
the cuddling is the men's trick,
And you
but
know
for
for
the
finish,
women,
not
it's a
true.
massage.
Amen.
Well, because we like it, so they play along with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
Oh,
I said,
Yeah,
Joyce a bit earlier said, make your wife feel secure. That's an interesting thing.
man, that's true. That's true.
All right. So you're still
so
looking at happy wife,
Evelyn, what
happy
do
life.
you think about the cuddling?
Huh?
The
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
what do I think about the cuddling?
Mm.
Yep.
It's a good time to talk. You got,
All
because you're
right.
not going to move. You cuddle, and that's it. I mean, it's a trap. You set the trap. I set the trap too. So
You need a diamond ring, a new ring, huh?
Doctor, she's right. Doctor Roach is right. It's
Mm-hmm.
a it's a, it's a, it's a time the woman. But my wife did to me when she called. So and they start a conversation. So it's a good
mhm.
talking time for real.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
and you
sometimes
end up talking because yeah,
we as
and you
men find a way
listen.
to slip out.
Yeah.
They
You
start
can't
talking
you can't move.
deep.
As a man, you're not going to move because you expect something. But for a
Oh,
Oh,
woman,
all right. That's it. That's it.
there you go.
Period.
All right.
The women have their
Uh,
trick too.
Joyce
yeah.
will say something here, which I want to touch on. She said, let your wife feel
Make your wife
secure.
be secure.
We're going to ask what that is. Security for the woman. What is that? But I said, Cherise asked something and said, what is it to you? I think you're talking, Cherise, what is love and attention for me?
Yeah.
Love. I put it this way. I don't. I think what I look for because I know that when it comes down to love, I go back to the biblical root of it. And from the biblical aspect, the husband is commanded to love the wife. You know, I so that's how I do it. I think what I look for more, because I think love it will come naturally, but what I look for is respect.
Respect. Most
That's for me is what it is, respect. As long as I have respect, it's good. Because at the end of the day, I will also try to ensure that for my wife, she get the same love. And I know that women love to be loved. You guys love to be loved. So I will go the extra mile to ensure that you are loved. But for me, it's respect. Because if I'm not getting the respect at home, then I don't expect anybody else to respect me. You
Mhm.
understand? So the only way I'll be able to function is when I know that my wife respect me as her husband. That's the world for me. Attention. Hey, when we're ready, just I'm good. When I need what I need, as long as I get that, I am good. I'm good. Yeah, I will do everything. I will do
More
everything for
than
you.
that, you call attention.
Hmm?
More than that.
I'm
If
more
if,
than that,
if,
Tata.
if yes, you call attention. Let me talk now, like I'm comfortable on here. if you send a text and there's no response, you have a problem with that. You ignore your man. Sexy. You ignore your man.
Oh, that is no, that is me giving you attention. If I'm giving you attention and you're not giving
You
back no
want back
attention,
my attention.
yes, no, and naturally, it's a conversation. It's a text conversation. So if I say, "Hey, baby," I'm expecting to a hello, love. It's a
Hey,
conversation. Yes, keep it going. Hi, sexy. Hi, handsome. I can say, "Hey, sexy," and it's like, "Hey, ah, you still Larry? No, it's
Uh,
a
uh,
two-way thing."
well, put it this way. You are in the new phase. Yeah, you know what you don't get the reply you want as well.
No, I agree. We don't, and we understand. We understand because for women, we understand that it all comes back to mood. Mood. Women are,
Yeah.
emotional beings, so we
yeah.
do know that not all the time you're in the mood. So I
Mhm.
do understand that. So if I realize that you are not in the mood, I'm going to try to, lighten your day, whatever way. I want to know what's wrong. That's me. What's wrong? How can I help? That's me. I hear saying the new phase, no, bro. For me, this is how I approach marriage. You see, for me, every day is the first day.
Mm.
That's how I treat it. Every day is my first day with you. Reflect.
Yeah.
They always say renew your mind daily. So it's not
Mhm.
just a fact for me, it's even my marriage. Every day with you is the first day. Every time we're making love, this is our honeymoon. I'm doing it for the first time.
Well, that never changed me. So that is always the same.
You better talk, Alicia. Listen.
Yeah, man. That's true. That never changed.
Why?
Me always greedy, so that's how I feel. You know what I feel?
Yeah, man. But attention for
One of the things I, remembering is understanding each other. As someone was saying about the text and stuff like that. One of the things I learned to understand about my wife. Uh, Sometimes I call my wife at work, and she's a big lady. I don't get her. And it used to bother me, but then I come to a point where I understand that I call her 3 times. And you see, Kalisha laughing in the chat.
laugh, Alicia. Happy wife. Amen.
I'll call her and she don't answer, but then I know that she's busy. When the wife call you and don't get you,
Oh,
that's a
we don't
different
reach this yet.
story.
We soon reach this. So, where are
She come, you didn't see me calling you. And I'm like, look at that, I call you 3 times.
Put the track up on him phone here,
Yeah.
Carlisha.
Yeah, but it's about understanding it. I think when you understand each other, it makes a big difference in a marriage. And I mean,
Yes.
I'm learning to do that day by day. And it's
Well,
making a big difference.
well, Teacher can tell me how me and Shelly operate anyway.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
But
me, go ahead.
I want to hit on something because with Joy, where it said, make your wife feel secure. And I think all of those things kind of factor into that security, the attention, if you will, we kind of, we get in a headlock when it comes on to when y'all don't respond to us. And it makes us feel insecure, like something else is more important than us.
So,
You
No.
understand?
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. No,
Yeah.
Larry, brother. Yeah,
So,
we're
so
learning. We're
sometimes,
learning. We're learning. Go
we
yeah.
ahead.
learn, we learning.
So the attention is very valuable because it plays into the security. Even if I don't think it really matters how long you and that person has been together. It kind of just play into it a little bit.
All right.
So that's something that I would look at. That's a part of the security.
The security. All right.
Yeah.
Blessings and welcome to you, sis Love Unique. Blessings and welcome. And to
And
everybody else who have joined us.
Michelle
And
Reed.
Michelle
Michelle Reed.
Michelle Reed. Okay. Welcome to you all who are joining. We're talking. So, hey, listen, if you want to drop if you have any question, be sure you can, just WhatsApp the number you see there. Or they want to send us a voice note, or you guys want to call in, yeah, it's there if you want
Let
to
me heal up my
participate. All
ladies,
right.
them, yeah. Unique to the
I was
love.
just about to say
Mishy
it.
Boo, big up on herself.
Mr.
Blessings,
Prudence,
everybody.
blessings
Blessings,
to
everyone. Blessings, blessings.
you.
Welcome.
Yeah, man. Greet everybody properly. That's saying Sister Prudence,
Oh
Sister
Lord.
Michelle Reed, Love Unique,
Yes.
blessings to you. I don't
Give
know if
them
I
it.
missed anybody, but blessings to all of
Wonderful.
you.
Amen, amen, amen. I'm not
Lady,
seeing I'm not
greet
seeing the chat, so Blessings
Smith.
to
And
everybody.
nothing, give a shout out to everybody. Everybody there. Yeah, yeah, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome,
I like
welcome,
how you
welcome.
position yourself, boss.
Which one are we that?
Yo, you find
How my
yourself
position?
beside, you're beside teacher now.
Yes.
Oh, nice, nice. Right, the Lord know it how.
Hey, Larry, man, look how him could go between mommy and Tidra. You know what I say?
Yeah, well, you can't do that one.
You can't do that.
Well, I don't know what's up with my audio. All right,
We're
all
hearing
right.
it good, man. We're hearing it good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not hearing. Oh, am I part done? Okay. All right. So the next question. Oh, security. We're talking about security. So we're just going to touch on that. So we hear from Lady Teacher what security is. You know, Dr. Evelyn. What is security?
Um, it security for me has to do a lot with trust
Mm-hmm.
because if if I trust my husband and he trusts me, I feel secure. We feel secure in with each other. Security is a lot of things. Are you financially secure? Do you struggle together? Are you in this together? Do you have a separate account? Is it joint? Do you are you in it? Are you in your marriage together, or are you looking having one foot outside? Security means that you're one. Really, for me, security means me and my husband is one. However, um, I also believe in 50-50. 50,
Interesting.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I want you to
yeah, I
cook
love it, man. That's
50% of the
something that
time.
we touched on. Yeah.
Yeah, cook 50% of the time. If both of us work, not only the woman is supposed to do the housework, the man do your share of the housework, laundry. My husband used to say there was a laundry fairy. He just put his clothes by the laundry machine and it was washed and put away. So he said that the next week his clothes was still there. So like the laundry fairy is on strike. My and then he's like, okay, I'm making sure I'm gonna do laundry to and make sure I help and we'll do everything together. Except cooking is one of the things when I'm hungry, I want my food now. But when he cooks when he's hungry, don't cook when you're hungry. Cook before you get hungry so you can eat.
Mm. All right.
Boy, the doctor
All
putting
right.
it out there.
Yeah.
All right. I love that. Interesting. So what I'm getting is that for the three ladies here, whatever we ask, it's a slightly different meaning. Everybody, it means something different. Amen.
Individuals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting that. Which, when it comes on to men, most time we all agree on the same thing. Interesting. I'm learning. You know, Mommy Denise, security.
Well, for me, I would sum up what both ladies put together and say that's security for me. Being there for me. We're in it together, as Evelyn said. Anything I'm doing, you do it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
make me, and the other part, as I said, make me feel like I'm wanted, like I'm needed. Also, that's also part of my security.
Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting. So, concerning the topic, what I'm getting when we say happy wife, happy life, I think maybe we just kind of misunderstand it a bit. What I'm getting is that ladies in the relationship, you want to feel like your man, your husband is there. He cares. He is a part of the relationship. He's not just thinking about, oh, I'm doing this. So, hey, I just say like, hey, the laundry is supposed to be done. Oh, that's your duty. I'm hungry, go cook. You're saying you want to feel like you are appreciated, and not just appreciated, but also he is, as Dr. Evelyn said, 50-50. Is there, you want to feel like you're in a partnership.
You
Probably
want
put
to,
it
yeah, you want to feel valued.
valued.
Yeah.
That's the word that I would use, valued.
Yeah.
So,
Valued.
So
yeah.
and,
Yeah, go
and
ahead.
being a wife don't mean that you lose who you are as a person.
Yes.
So
Mm,
you're still yourself. and your husband appreciate you as an individual, not only you as a wife. That to me is what makes it more happy, because he understands that you are a person, not just his wife, who's with these expectations.
Oh, like that. So not just a wife, but a person.
Yes.
Mm. All right. Interesting. Blessings and welcome, Sir Endurance. God's grace and mercy. I don't know if I greeted you already, but welcome. Um, Larry, with that part, your wife don't just want to feel like a wife, but as a person. What that sound to you?
Your wife don't want to feel like a wife, but a person.
Yeah.
Not only a wife.
Not only a wife, but a person. When
Well,
you
I
hear
mean,
that,
as
that sounds, how that sounds to you?
I put it this way, not everything your wife does you're gonna like.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, she's who she is,
Mm-hmm.
and she's who she is, or she is who she is before you met her.
Mm-hmm.
So, as a husband, you have to learn to accept her for who she is, not just for who you want her to be. And I had that struggle because
Mm-hmm.
yes, I wanted to see some difference, but then I realized that my wife that had to love me with my flaws.
All
So in a
right.
marriage, one of the biggest things in a marriage is patience, getting to know each other, waiting on each other, and then sometimes you see some things fall into place. So I'm at a point where I can allow her to be who she is and still be a wife. My wife is Carlisha. Derek,
All
you know
right.
Carlisha.
Alicia,
Jovial,
man.
very jovial, very outspoken, but the lady part and the other part, yeah, all ladies have that little miserable thing. Yes, yes, I said it.
I'm glad that
You
you
know,
say it.
yeah, I said it, I said it. But yeah, man, yeah, man. So and when it comes on to secure, one of the things I haven't heard none of you ladies say is safe. Most women love to feel safe in a protected way. If
We can
something
fight.
happens, if
Mhm.
something happens, if something happens,
At
your
this point,
husband have your
we
back.
can defend our men. We
Yeah,
can
yeah.
defend our
Well, I know my wife can defend me. Me not ask for that one. you know,
And
and one of the things.
Evelyn have us. We'll go over there. We will get anybody who will try to destroy us. Okay.
Yeah, and one of the things is that is why when a man meets a woman who is deemed as strong-headed, or one of the things a lot of men struggle with is when they meet a woman that has been doing things on their own before they met her. So they were most times they are like a single mom, so they're used to doing things on their own. When I just met my wife, I had to struggle with that until I understand that okay, this is you. And sometimes I still have to say, yeah, I'm here. You don't have to do this no more. But she still have that, and then sometimes she love and say, okay. But yeah, they love to feel secure. And then the other thing is that knowing that you're in this marriage 100%.
All right.
You're in this marriage for a lifetime, not just for a feeling. Because come on, the feelings going to change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
love your baby, and yes, when then tomorrow we have a fight and more long, especially women, them turn them back. Them turn them back, And we as men, I mean, me can't keep malice, but I tell you the truth, me a talk, me a try have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Can't keep the malice. But the women are good on the malice part. That's in not a bad way. But yeah, man, it's understanding each other and trying to meet each other pathway. And a big thing in making a woman feel secure is compromising. As a husband, you have to learn how to compromise. And that will help a lot.
All right. Blessings to you, Ali Favor Blake. Welcome. That's it. Big up. I'm not sure if I did shout you out already, but big up to you. Welcome. All right, compromise. I have something here, a little cartoon thing, and I'm going to read the conversation and you tell me what's going on. I'm going to touch on this a bit more. That's saying, men should always make their wife feel safe. You want to hear a little more on, what is safety for a woman. because maybe men we have the we have a different outlook on making the wife feel safe. So I want to hear on that. But this conversation says this is the wife to the husband. Babe, you need to change, right? Babe, you need to change. You need to do better. All right. The husband said, babe, I will do better, but you must do better too. The wife says, well, if you can't accept me for the way that I am, then you should leave the relationship. All right.
Crazy.
So, as Larry talk about compromise. So the wife is asking the man to change and do better. The man is saying, okay, I will do, but I want the same thing. And the wife say, you have to accept me as I am. Does is that that sound, does that sound fair?
That's
Is
one
that how it
sided.
should be? Is
That's
that how
one
it should be?
sided.
Yeah. Is that how it should be?
Yes.
Mm-mm. No, 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 no.
But
Oh,
I must say that's what I think Evelyn was hitting on in the earlier part when she began to speak that we're individuals.
Mm-hmm.
We have our own personalities, we have our own um, you know being when we come into the marriage. So two different people coming together to make something work.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what she was sitting on, right, Evelyn? When you
Yeah.
were saying that we have to understand, and that's where the dynamics come in, where we really have to understand
Understand. Yes.
each other, right? And
Mm-hmm.
this is where the love comes in and the respect. This is where you're going to find it most applicable when it comes in, because, like Larry said, you're not going to find somebody who check all of your boxes.
Yep.
There are going to be some flaws that comes out in this person, because sometimes it's a part of the personality, it's a part of who they are, right? Sometimes, right? So even if you try to stifle it for a moment, at some point it's going to peak out. Yes. And then sometimes we can kind of do better to an extent, but at the end of the day we have to still remember that both of us are still individuals. We don't lose that identity coming into the marriage. So we're gonna have to figure out, whether we can live with
Mm-hmm.
that,
Yes.
going forward or not. You understand? So if you have a miserable man or a miserable woman, you're gonna
Well, interesting thing out of the conversation. Let me say blessings and welcome to Sir Orlando Richards. Blessings and Darren Charles over there on Facebook. Blessings, sir. And Pastor G, see you coming in. Welcome, sir. All right. So, but I don't mind the compromising, but here, what was happening is that the husband was the wife was asking the husband to change. You need to do better.
Okay.
While she's saying, if you can't accept me for the way I am, then you should leave. But you need to do better. I'm trying to look at the dynamic there. The
Well,
wife
well,
wants him to
can
change,
I,
right, but she's not willing to change.
can
How
I
does
answer
that
someone?
work? Is that
Okay.
how it should be?
I want a
Or there
rebuttal
should be
after
a
you do that.
compromise?
So, all right.
Who said something?
You go first, and I'll rebut because
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
So,
tell you why.
so it was Apache
agree
going?
with you.
No,
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead,
Larry.
Coach.
All right. Apache, go
So,
Apache.
to me, a woman want to feel free from harm. You understand? Any kind
Mm-hmm.
of threat or fear.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a sense of security where is comfort in their current space or situation. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Whether they are going through something, you want them to feel secure.
Okay.
Because a lot of times there's problem or issue that comes up from a family member or somebody.
Okay, so you're talking on security,
security.
safety
Yeah,
and
and
security.
security, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So, and they need their physical space and their mental space also. So you have to provide that sense of security for them.
All right, got you. Welcome to you, Rene. Rene, blessings to you, sis. All right, Larry, you
Blessings,
were
Sir
saying something.
Yolando.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was listening to the thing you were reading, and that's one sided.
For you, it's one-sided.
Yeah, man, that's one sided.
All right.
I and as I say, I'm talking from my experience.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when me and my wife was at a point where we just getting to know each other. And I'm saying to her, there's something that you want to, I would love for you to change. And at the same time, I'm saying, tell me what you would like for me to change. So that's the thing I believe. If you're gonna make change, I'm gonna make changes. It's never one sided.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you see a flaw in your partner, there are flaws in you too. So the
Interesting.
changes have to be made together. So it's not you change and accept me for who I are. Listen to what the person said. Accept me for who I am,
I
or leave
leave.
this marriage. That means that person wasn't ready for marriage.
Yeah. Well,
All right, that totally go.
all right. Here's the thing. Traditionally, women are expected to do all the compromise. That's the word, compromise. When you say compromise, you marry into a family. You're expected to do the cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, and if you work, do that too. Well, your husband, he come home from work, he's tired. You still have to cater him because that's tradition, that's expected, and you're supposed to obey. This, for me, when I got married and in the wedding vows, honor and obey. I looked at the pastor and said, obey? No, I'm not doing that part. I will honor, love, and cherish my husband. Obey is, I'm not going to lie and say I'm going to obey because that wasn't asked of the man. The woman was asked to obey, but the man wasn't asked to obey. I'm going into a marriage 50-50. We are going in this together. I'm not going to obey you. You're not supposed to obey me. We are individual and we are going into this together. One of the things that makes me feel secure is that if I do something my husband likes and I say, no, I'm not changing, he knows I'm not going to change. And he accepts me. So that makes me feel secure because he knows I'm stubborn. And that's just me. He's not expecting me to change. I'll
Okay.
if he expect me to change, I won't. But if he like accepts me, I'll try and
So,
compromise. I'll do it because I'll try.
so he's allowing you to be yourself then,
Yes, he allows me to be
without
myself.
any issue or anything. He's allowing you
Right.
to be yourself. You know.
All
Yes, and
right.
that's what
Past
makes me feel secure.
Right. There's two comments here you should read. Orlando and Pastor G.
Yeah, yeah. I have this one highlighted. Carmela Green was saying, safety is feeling secure financially, emotionally, and physically. That is what that means to her. All right. So Pastor G is saying, Orlando, oh, marriage is not a
One sided.
one-sided.
Thing.
All right. Okay. I'm loving what's going on here.
All
I
right.
just like the changes occur as you grow together.
I
Agree.
agree with
That's
that.
true.
Agree
I
with
agree
both
on
of
Go,
that.
us.
there you
Agree
go.
on
There
both.
you go. There you
Mhm.
go.
So,
Also, it depends on the change too that the person that they want to change, because what if you're married to a liar?
no, that's not married none at all. Nobody going on.
What if you're
Oh,
married?
it's a
What if
Red
you're
problem.
married
flag,
to
A
red flag,
somebody?
red
problem.
flag.
Boy,
We call that the
Why
Red
do you
Sea.
call it that?
boy.
Huh? So what if you're
I
married
mean,
to somebody and you find out that he's a cheater in the end?
Ay,
I mean,
ay,
that
ay.
You
person was
want
ready
him to
to get
change.
married.
What you gonna
yeah,
do? You expect he have to change, because if he don't change, I'm gonna do the same thing he doing too. And that's how I
But
look at it. Fear is
But that
fear.
wasn't a
And that's
marriage.
that
you
one
know,
side
but
married.
you know,
That's where one side come in. Hey.
but you know
mm,
what mommy say is true, because we don't know what they lie about. But men
Yes,
can change.
change. It depends on
Some changes can come, but
Yeah,
yes.
most
yeah,
time
But,
there, I
it
mean,
takes it takes
hold
God.
on. Hold on, because naturally, well, usually it is said, and I guess based on research, men don't like changes.
See? What
Men
if you
don't
don't
like
find out that?
changes. Women love changes. Men don't like changes. All
Mm-hmm.
But
right.
men
So,
compromise. But men do compromise more than women. The men do more compromise in the marriage.
me
yes.
not know,
agree.
can me compromise
How?
for leave too. But
Hey,
then again,
Yes,
it's
we
I
do.
agree.
We compromise more.
as a man.
Yeah, the
Hey,
men do more compromising.
I don't think so.
Me not think so
How?
either.
Well,
Again, I think it's unique to each individual person.
women compromise a
You
lot.
understand?
all right.
So,
Men try to
Listen to
tell
the
you
conversation.
what
The
they think
woman said
you
to the
want
man
to
that,
hear.
eh? The woman said to the man that I need you to change and do better. The man say, okay, baby, I will. But I need you to change as well. And the woman say, listen, if you can't accept me as I am, then leave. So the demand is put on the man. And in real life, this is it.
No, no, no. We understand what you're talking about, the cartoon. We come on for the
But
cartoon. No, we talk
in real life, the demand is put on the man because as we are having some conversation earlier, and I remember Pastor G said this to say, listen, basically it's like the man's duty to let the woman feel love, safe, secure. And remember, we're talking about saying, listen, what if about she manipulating the man, getting it, leading to marriage, and then the man find out that, hey, you told me a lot of lies, and the conversation was, listen, it's for the man to accept what was done and try to make the situation better. So listen, if I was lied to coming into the
Come down.
relationship, I know I find out the lies. You are asking me now to adjust, despite how I'm feeling, to forget about everything that happened and get to a point to make you, even though you lied to me, you deceive, you manipulate me into the marriage. I'm supposed to look past that now and come around. Forget about my feelings. Forget about my heartbreak. Forget about everything because it's not important, sir. It's all about the woman. So now I'm supposed to forget about all of that and come on now and still let you feel loved, secure,
well,
safe, and
there
appreciated despite what's happening. So what I'm saying that men, a lot of times, the pressure, the blunt of the pressure is always put on men to
and
ensure
and,
despite what
and
happened.
Yes, it
can
does. It
you can
is.
And,
say
and, and
well, y'all can say that, but we can also share experience where we have been in that position as well, which
All right,
is
let's
why
hear it.
I've gone at the beginning to say all of this. I'm happy when my spouse is happy, which tells me
Mhm.
that if we value each other, because I think that's what's going to come into place when we value each other. My job is to please my husband just as much as it is my husband's job. I would think he wants to please me as well. So, of course, that's why I agree with what Pastor G says, that as we grow with each other, because now
We
our whole
change.
goal is to please each other. And when we value each other to that point, then the changes take place over time. Because now I
Mhm.
want to, and I'm speaking about this, and it's the spiritual that's coming in, because that's what we do when it comes down to our relationship with God. You understand? So we value each other, and then we begin to work on things as we advance in the relationship. So I
All
mean,
right.
I can't say heavy on on men, because I can share some things that I've gone through as well,
What?
where
What?
I had to.
Yeah. There's
All
three
right, so yeah, I'm getting to
conversation in
them,
here,
sir.
but Derek,
Yeah, man.
but men put a lot of pressure on women. You know. You
All right.
understand? We do. We put a lot of pressure on women.
All right, let me
On a
just get
stress
somebody.
field
Let me
too.
just get some of these comments here because they are very interesting. So, highly favor is saying, changes can come, but don't marry someone who has habits. You can't live. Don't marry them if you can't live with the habits. Amen.
I
But you
I
won't
agree.
know till when you get that.
no, that's
That's
no.
what
That's why I believe
people
in
say.
good dating. You know,
Right. The men
that's
are
why
good.
I no. Listen, no, dating men. Yes, when for men, because we when we are dating, we love to present ourselves like the the perfect man.
Yes.
We have that. We want to present ourselves like, oh, I'm the Superman that is going to save you, Lois. I am Clark Kent. Forget about Superman. Me are Clark Kent in the dating. You don't know me yet. No Superman. I'm going to present you everything. The what I love, the what I don't love, all of that. And you're going to listen. And I want you to be honest as well with me. I think that's where we need to get. So I'm not going to focus on trying to ensure that I win you because that's it. When I get married to you, if I love the morning type of woman, I love when I get up and cook breakfast and everything, and then after I get doing the dating, I'm not going to tell you when I say, listen, I don't really like to get up in the morning, and I'm saying, oh, that's all right, baby. No, I me love my breakfast, so please get up and cook. If you can't do that, then that's a deal breaker. Let's be honest. Because listen to what I tell her that, okay, yes, and this is where we are guilty as when I agree. The woman will show all the little things that we don't like. But at the time, we just have focus on boy. And it gets because we love it. Boy, check out the figure. Check
come
out
on.
the we totally forget we not hear nothing when we not like we just a look on yo. Me can't wait for that. Me can't wait for that.
Sometimes we
So
don't.
we
Sometimes we don't
totally
think in
forget
here.
everything. And then when we get married, no one realize that listen, 2 months, 3 months, you get up, you realize you not get up and cook, then you start to complain. Boy, this a woman no want look at you. All of that they present to you, sir.
You-
So why you over?
You know something.
So learn to
You know
cook.
something, Derek. You know something. You know,
That's how I feel to Evelyn. But I'm always the honest one. I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you expect dinner every day and breakfast every day, find somebody else I'm married because this sister not gonna do it. I'm gonna cook when I'm hungry and I'm gonna cook when I feel like. Okay. So I'm honest in my relationship. I tell them
Yeah,
I'm a
She's
mean
she's
person.
honest
I'm
overall.
overall honest. I'm
but that's how dating should
telling
be.
them as it
Honest.
goes. And I expect the
Mm.
man to do the same thing. If he's a womanizer, tell me he's a womanizer. And I must know too deep I want to deal with it. That's how I look at relationship. Be open, honest
Okay.
with each other.
I believe so too, mommy. Then
no,
I
and
agree with
you
you
know what just about to say, you say realness. Realness, when you build a relationship on realness, it go far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people build their dating on trying to impress each other.
Impress. Yeah, man.
Impression. They say first impression last. That's not always true. Because sometimes the first impression is a lie.
Yeah,
For
Mm-hmm.
me,
yeah.
for me and my wife from day one, we throw everything on the table and said, this is what it is.
There
So at
you
the end of
go.
the day, we know what to do, yes or no. Yeah, you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna see some different little flaw because nobody's perfect. But at least you know what you're starting with and what your foundation is.
Hmm.
But when you build a foundation and trying to impress somebody and it's all fake, that's where the problem comes in.
Some more
Yep.
good comments in the chat, so read
Me
them.
see them up at you. I'm going down, man. May I take my time because them juicy. This one say men are generally more immature, so a lot of times they have a lot of work to do. And I am going to put my
That is
hand say
true.
I don't agree.
No, that's
I
Right?
true.
do not agree. I
That's
don't
true.
agree with
Men
that
We
don't
one.
don't agree with
mature.
that neither.
I mean, again, it's still some, but I that's that
Depends
It's
that
on who. It's
subjective.
some. It's
that
not.
can be
So,
researched. That can be
Yes.
found in
All
research.
right,
It's
let me put
subjective.
this.
It's not
It's
immature.
subjective, yeah.
Yeah.
Because all right, this is the reality between men and women. Men are logical. We look at the thing that's before us and we accept it for what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Logical. At least there are certain things that women hold on to that we don't hold on to. Things
Huh.
like beauty. We know
like,
beauty. We know beauty. Like one, when a woman will worry about her beauty or weight or so. Let me show. Just assure we're logical. Once we decide to get married, we know that
That's it.
you're not always gonna look this fine. There
Yeah.
is something called aging. So we
Yeah.
we we we, we accept you for who you are. So
Mm-hmm.
things don't trouble. For me, look at one of the things that hit me with women, and I say, listen to this. A woman can look at her husband and say, babe, you know, say honestly, you get fat though. And the man will be like, oh, really? And we good.
You can't tell the wife that.
We accept we get fat. A husband can never look at his wife and say,
no, no,
babe, you
no.
are getting fat.
That's
No.
not all women. Not
Uh,
all women be. If a man tell me something get fat, me go and say you fat me up.
All
So
right. I love you
that's
as the
And
exception. I love
I
you as the
think that's
exception.
what we have to don't say. Let us speak for ourselves and not generally. I
well,
can see
you're
where
right about that.
Renee is coming from because I've dated my baby father was an older man and he was immature as hell. You
All
understand?
right.
So at the end of the day, there are certain things that we really can relate to because some of us have had the experience which looks different. I must say you guys are probably the one in a few, good men that's out there. But a lot of us have encountered some
right.
things where we can
All
come
right.
and we can share. So I hear you. But this
So
is
let's
not especially Jamaican men.
all
This
right. So
is
let's look at the word maturity. And we want to hear, because we're going to stop here for a bit. We want to hear from women who is a mature man for you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Dr. Evelyn, what's maturity in a man for you? Who is a mature man?
this is what I was thinking.
Before I answer that, I mean, you remember when I said that you have to love yourself first?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it, some Jamaican men, when you grow up sometime without a father and stuff, you keep searching for that, and you do what you see. You have a mother who had five different baby fathers and none of them taking care of the kid. So you're treating women the same way. It's that you never have that role model itself.
I
So
agree.
Mm-hmm.
even some older men in they're still chasing that young girl. They're like 97 years old and looking at that
Young
18-year
people
old. That's
behavior.
your grandchild.
Yeah.
There is it's not age make you immature, is your mentality.
Mm.
And the fact that sometimes you're looking for something that you don't find in yourself. Because
Yes.
once you're whole and you love yourself, you're gonna love that woman that you're with. You're not gonna be looking for something else.
True.
That to me is where the immaturity is, where you're missing something inside.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right.
So you're
Good.
And you
right.
You
blame men. You
so
blame men
When you
on
are
that
the,
part. You have to blame the men them on that part.
all right. So yeah,
Yes,
man.
it's a cycle.
women
It's
like
a
that too, you know,
cycle
Apache.
inside.
Eh?
Yeah, women like that too.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Agreed.
but
Agreed.
majority,
And
No,
the
that's why I
no,
said
majority
we
is
have to
men, though.
because
speak.
Honestly,
what
That's
you
why I said we
understand?
have to speak from our own,
Yeah.
experiences or
Right,
perspective.
right,
All of us
right.
have encountered different
all right.
things. And I've said this with Derek a lot of times when we have conversation. He's gone through some things with women. I've gone through with men. You understand? So at the end of the day, both of us will not go agree on certain things because my experience is one thing, his experience with women is another thing. So at the end of the day, we can only speak from our own experiences. But I do
All
understand
right.
where Renee
So
is coming
I
from.
get what Renee is saying, right? I do. That's why I say I want to touch on what what everybody look at as maturity, because this is the reality in life too. A man, a man. This is what I realized. A man and a woman will be in a relationship, right? And they are just not working. It's not working out. And that same man will go and start a relationship with a different woman. And for that woman, he is the best man she have ever met. And for the same
Mm-hmm,
woman that couldn't agree with this man, you realize that the man will say, listen, this is the best woman ever. Right?
mm-hmm,
So what I'm saying, so I get the whole thing of people saying, oh, listen, sometime, and it comes back to this. It comes back to, I know, don't really like to use the term compatible if you want to use that, but listen, sometimes you are just with somebody that the two of you just can't see eye to eye. You're just not good for each other. So sometimes instead that this person is a bad person, this person is mature, this person, you are with somebody that you just can't get along with. But if you should move on to somebody, because listen, the reality is everybody who's in a relationship with somebody say, this is the best man, this is the best woman. You are dating somebody's ex.
mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
true.
You are with somebody's ex, and that man that you are with, the ex is saying that the worst thing that ever happened to me, and you are saying this is the best thing ever happened to me. And the man is
Mm-hmm.
saying, who is a wicked girl that you're saying this is the best wife ever. That's the
Mm-hmm.
reality. Everybody is with somebody's ex.
Yeah.
You see,
Some,
the thing
So
is, the thing
I'm
is, the
saying
thing is,
what for everybody is immaturity, because what you consider immature to another person is this man standing on business or this woman standing on business.
but you
So
know,
I'm saying
Derek,
this thing is
but you know,
subjective.
sometimes, the woman might be looking at a person and say that they're immature, but sometimes the woman is immature, because sometimes the things that she want the man to do, the man want to do better, and she don't want to do better. But in her eyes, in her head, he's the one that's immature because she's wanting what she's wanting. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying. And I do what
in
you
different
say.
cases,
Yeah, it
let
is
me say,
sometimes for me, it's just a matter of you are with somebody that you guys just can't really get along.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
man.
trust me, if there is no love, if there's no respect, then everything else is going to come out.
Yeah,
You are
sometimes you're
yeah.
just
too
with,
similar.
yeah?
Sometimes you're trying to look for somebody who's like you, somebody who's
Right.
you don't need that. You need that balance. You need somebody who's
Yeah,
gonna
there
balance
you
you
go,
out.
there
Right.
you
You need
go,
that
there you
difference.
go.
Yeah,
And
that's
So
the reality. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I say I don't agree with that fully. Sometimes you are just with the wrong person. Sometimes you're just married wrong. Amen. You
and
just
Derek,
married
I
wrong.
think because
And
that
it's up to you.
sometimes people go for what they want, not for what they need.
All
yeah,
right. There are some
Because
juicy
most
women.
times, what you need, you don't really want to go for that, but that what you need.
Mhm.
because you need the balance. You
The
need
Yeah, you
somebody
need
balance.
the
who can
balance.
The
pull you
balance.
back in, or
And
Let
somebody who
listen,
can help you to
me see,
grow.
I keep going back to me and my wife, and we needed each other
mm,
because we can't keep each other in check.
Yeah, you're
You
correct.
understand what I'm saying? And we have learned to grow and still growing. And I think, well, not think, I have a wonderful marriage right now.
You better
God
correct
be
yourself
glory.
here.
Huh? Is that teacher?
You better correct yourself, boy. You think.
Yeah,
All right.
and
So
not that, and it's not flawless though. It's not perfect.
Right.
It's marriage is a
Perfect.
day to day work. It's a lifestyle.
uh-huh.
And a lot of people think that after we say I do, that's it. And okay, I'm gonna be me and you be no. You have to make changes if you want it to work. And it cannot be you change, but I don't change. It has to be 50-50
Both have to
and
put
two
in
of
the
you
work.
coming in together 100% for it to work.
And Renee is saying something else again, but they don't want the wife to point out where the change is needed, even
Yeah.
if she shows that she is willing to work on herself as well. And that's another thing. We talk earlier about compromise,
You have to
and this is
compromise.
both side for me. Talking to me, there
You
are
have to
some things in
compromise.
your spouse that will never change, never.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
And I think that's why compromise is important in a relationship. The whole thing of again accepting the person for who they are. So I think what is needed most time is, as I said, during the dating phase, you guys be honest with each other.
Yeah,
And then if
very.
you realize that there are some things that are there that you know they are not going to leave, then you have to decide if you can live with that. But
Mm-hmm.
to put the demand on somebody that, hey,
That's,
you
that's it.
need to change
That's
this,
it.
it's
That's it.
unfair.
But
It's
it's
But
the
I
way
unfair.
you
think
deliver the
it
message.
depends. I think it depends on what it is, though.
No, it is a man, men are immature. So sometimes some things that is to the nature of the person. You get me?
Well,
Sometimes something.
immature in its meaning means that a person is acting or behavior. Their behavior is something that's attributed to somebody who's younger. So even
Right, right,
even
teacher.
even if you come by nature, that's the definition of the word.
Yeah,
So
that's it. But we know what they look at it as. You get it?
even if you come, even in whatever it is that you're in, there's an expectation that growth is going to take place. So you're not always going to be that same person always and forever. Some sort of growth should be taking place, and that is what we call maturity. No matter
Yeah,
which aspect you look at it, if it's spiritual,
yeah.
there needs to be a level of maturity. If it is in the development of human, there needs to be a level of maturity. And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times, so that's why I say I know where Renee is coming from. I understand what she's saying. You get me? Because I have lived that. And it's not that I wasn't ready. I've always wanted to be a wife. I've been one of those girls. I have a track record. You can go and check it out. I've always been one of those types of person. So
All right.
it's not that we weren't what you might call it compatible or whatever. He was just not ready, even though he wasn't.
But that's what I'm saying. And I get what Renee said and I get what you were saying. But I always come back to this. Sometimes what you desire, right, is not what the person desire. So we can look at it and say it's immaturity. But I'm saying if you are interested in being a wife, getting married, having a family, and here is a man that is saying, I am not interested in marriage.
But he
I'm
never
not
said
interested.
that.
No,
He
no,
was
I'm saying no, I'm not saying he said that. I'm saying
okay.
in his mindset, he is not the type of man that wants marriage. He's not the type of man that wants to settle down. He's not the type of man that believes in being stable, right? He's saying that it's not that he is immature because he doesn't want what you want.
Mm-hmm.
What simply needs to happen is that you need now to be with a man who desire the same thing you do. Because there are men now that desire marriage. You are just with
Agree, but
somebody.
we
I
don't
agree. So
we
I'm
don't know
saying
the mindset of a person except
I
what is being
agree.
shared with us.
Yeah, but
And the
that I
consensus
know.
was that both persons coming out, I mean, 10 years of a relationship, both persons are in that relationship.
Mhm.
10 years is an awful long time to be
No,
in there.
10 years is a long time, but this is a man
Yeah,
that knows in marriage as an option. He's not
that's
the
not
marriage guy.
that was
But
not
I
the
mean,
mindset though.
if you're in a marriage for 10 years and there's no change, there's something wrong with you, man.
No,
Yeah,
Relationship.
because
something
I'm
wrong
saying
there.
again, bro, because it's the same thing. Just as though you have men who are not interested in getting married. There are women that will tell you the straight up thing, so they are not interested in being married. There are some women that are comfortable with being a side chick. They will tell you that they enjoy being a side chick. They don't want a main man. You understand? No,
But
I'm not
we're
going to.
talking about the men that come into the marriage. They
They
want
come
to
in the
marry to you and they come in the
relationship. They
relationship,
tell
but they
you
don't
that
want to change that life that they were living, that single life. But they want to be married and they
Yeah,
marry you and they're there.
all
They're
right.
not ready. They're
So
not.
wait,
That means they're not ready
Yeah.
for marriage. They're
No,
not ready
again,
for marriage.
again, the Bible said that for a woman, he that find it a wife. And we're going to switch it, the same thing for the man. He that find it a wife, find it a good thing. And the Bible said wife. That means that a woman must be a wife before marriage. Agree. She don't become a wife after getting married. She's a wife before marriage. That means she possesses all the qualities that a wife should. It's
Uh,
the same thing.
no,
Not all men,
I think
eh?
she's a wife material.
A wife material.
Yeah,
It's the
wife
same thing
material.
with
Buffalo
men
man.
now. Not all men are husband.
Material.
Not all men. It's the reality. There are some that the truth is putting on the ring on their finger, or they're putting the ring on your finger. Doesn't mean, but inwardly they have husband quality.
It work on both
No,
sides though.
no, that's what I'm saying. The
That's why
same,
he
it's
said
the
on both
same. That's
sides.
why I started and
Right.
said the Bible say, "He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing." That to show that not all women are wife material. It's the same thing. Not all
Mm-hmm.
men are husband material. So you literally got married to a man that don't believe mentally. He doesn't see himself as the one that to settle down with one woman.
And you know
So
what to do? You know what?
getting married not going to change that. You understand? A lot of people get married because they have motives. Sometimes, this is what it
Mm-hmm.
happens. Sometimes a man is in a position where nothing now go on for him. But you realize that this woman have something go on. She hard
Mm-hmm.
working. She go after what she want. He's a lazy man. So guess
Mm-hmm.
what? They got married because she already have a house set. She already have her thing set. She have money. She have this. Some just go married and go and build and live.
Mm-hmm.
You're not interested in being a husband. Now,
Mm-hmm.
the truth is, I am not saying while you are dating, the signs aren't there. Signs are always there.
Sure.
Signs are always there. But sometimes we get caught up in what we want. We ignore all the red flags, the red sea, the red everything. Right? Because listen, oh, this man is fine. Listen now, this side, some women they love when a man put themselves together. Oh, he always have on the sweet smelling cologne, in teeth always white, him always gesture. Yeah, you know me, I say him always, and but you overlook some simple thing. Before marriage, when you call this man, he's never available.
Mhm.
You understand? That's the he's never available to listen to your talk.
You
You
can't
understand?
call them after certain hours.
You can't reach exactly. Number two, him always have an excuse why he not show up. He always have an excuse why he can't do this. But all of
Mm.
those are there, you know. But you are overlook them. Now, even before that, listen, the thing about when a man loves a woman and any man here so who at the marriage, so we know when a man loves you, he is never too busy for you.
Mm-mm.
Never.
Mm-mm.
Even when you're miserable, him still want to be around you. Even when you're nagging, he still wants to be around you. He always wants to ensure that you are okay. No man is going to love you and go through an entire while dating. No, we're not married different, they don't know each other, but while dating, one entire day and not even one text to say, hey babe, me I guarantee you I text somebody else. You are not the only woman there. Somebody else I get them, hey babe, morning text there. You not get them, but somebody else I get them.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying the signs are there, you know. They are there to show you that this man is not interested in being a husband. Because the first thing, if I'm interested in being a husband, the first thing a husband wants to do is ensure that his wife is okay.
So I'm gonna have to take you into check for the days when I don't get no text.
No,
Hi, 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 hi,
a good
hi.
morning text every morning. You don't take it.
There's some days I don't get no text. So
No,
what's going
no,
on?
Hey, Derek,
you
Derek,
get your good morning.
Hey,
Derek,
Derek,
Derek. I'll make sure my WhatsApp and say, make sure I say you say good morning, my brother.
Derek,
Me have evidence.
Derek.
Huh?
But Derek, but what about the men that text you all 10 times for the day, but they still have 10 different women out
Yeah.
there that they text
All right,
you?
Again, I
this
cannot
is the next
text.
thing.
I
No, this
Now
is
cannot.
you
the
call
next
that.
thing.
Now
No, this is the next thing.
you call that player player.
Larry, speak to the old you because
That's
sometimes I
right.
think Derek,
Put it put
All right,
put it this way.
put it.
Put
All
it
right,
put
go on,
it
Larry.
just a minute. Put it this way. When a man want him want him want him want,
There you go.
right? And if all right, put when a man is a player, you know,
him
Mm.
it's
know
not about
fully.
love. It's about feeling. So I would like 5 girls at the same time. And you're gonna make sure that the 5 girls get the 5 texts. Put it this way, I'm gonna share something with you. I remember one night I was in a club with three different ladies. Nobody knew who wifey was. As in the wifey as in the real lady.
The one at home. And you're speaking
Well,
my language.
wasn't that home because I was living by myself then. I was single, but you say, oh, everybody. My thing was, me, I'm a woman, but I was a player, so everybody think I have a woman. So the three of them in the club the night, I'm saying, me, I'm a woman there. So they know if we keep themselves them distant, but at the end of the night, I know who I'm going home with. So some man is a game,
All right.
and
I
if
like
a
that.
player is a player,
He's a
and
player.
if he says them never change, the lady can't know.
No,
So
let me
some hold
That's
on,
what
hold
let me
I'm
on.
show
saying,
you.
Derek. So
Hold
it's
on,
not
hold
a
on,
matter of
hold
living
on,
at
Derek.
home texting.
Some
No.
women are
Mm.
still gonna go in, seeing all the good things, and it's still a trick.
No, let me
Yes,
show you. Let me show you all the sign. No, let me show you the reality. And this is why a lot of times in marriage now.
hold on a second, Derek. Because
Mhm.
I get where you're coming from, but some of us have it as lived experience. That was my lived experience. I lived with this person, and him come home to me. He comes home to me at night. You understand? But this person had a whole other family out there. Ask me when he get the time to do it. I don't know. You understand? Because I was never short of the attention. The communication was stellar. All of it was there. Everything was okay, but he had a whole other family. Lived
Men,
experience.
It's happened, man.
I got it. I get it. I
So
get
I
it. But
understand where you're coming. You probably are one of the good ones and kudos. But
no,
I'm
no,
telling you that
it's
some of
not
the time
just say
I
one of
get
the good
where
ones
Renee's
because
coming from.
by nature, men, we just some of us choose not to be. But by
Some
nature,
of
we
us,
are like that.
yeah,
By
some of
nature,
y'all
but we
good
just choose not to.
pretenders.
We choose not to. But listen, what
Good
I'm saying is,
pretenders, real.
no, let me show you. You put it that way, but any man there so as a player, it's hard for a man. It's more easier for a woman to cheat on a man and a man don't know than for a man to be a cheater you don't know. We are not that good.
Nah,
We
man, we
are
did
not
good
that
like
good.
that.
Yes, so you
Right.
have it
Listen.
wrong. That's what I'm saying.
Derek, Derek, Derek,
Listen.
Derek, we
You
did
have
good
it
Anyway,
like that, Derek.
wrong.
Trust me,
let me
back in
bring
the day, we
across
did
the
good like
point.
that.
Wrong.
No, hold on. Let me bring across the point. Let me bring across the point.
Listen, if you
Larry,
don't do it, I don't think you can share adequately on it. I
Hold on.
have
listen.
Let me
At
say
I have
one
something.
point,
Let me say something.
what you're
at one
speaking
point,
about
this brother
was
was
never
in
shot.
church. Listen, at one point, this brother was in church playing keyboard, preaching, getting in spirit, and dating multiple church sisters.
Hold
Multiple.
on.
More than one of them in a one church. Till a pastor tricked me and said, I'm going to kill me when he catch me. So I know it. But we are not that good. It's
Hold on,
just
Derek.
that sometimes you're not listening to
Derek,
what me I say.
hold on,
When a
hold
man
on.
is a one burner, let me show you now. Let me show you why I say that. Let me show you what I'm saying. And if you pay attention, the women will catch up. Listen, when you have a man, this is it. And it doesn't matter what you do as a woman, nothing bothers this man. Listen, nothing. He's always understanding. He is good. You can't do nothing at all to upset him. He's always good. Baby, you're good. You can never do nothing to upset him. That man is not just dating you. That's the first thing. Any man or woman love. This is it. Talk to any. Let's be real. Two husband there, so. Brother Larry, would you consider Kalisha a miserable woman?
Hold on 1 second. Blessings, Dorothy. Blessings to
Or
you.
may I miss some of them because I'm still stuck
You
here,
always
so.
a miss Papa, because you
Hold
will
on.
go.
No, me still up at top, man. Me still have mark some of the comments. But I'm saying, would you
But you have to read
before
them
me
though,
got to
because more comments are coming now.
I come in? But we
before me
just
got
have
to
to
my
bring something
before me got
across,
to my wife, before
yeah?
me got to my wife, let me share something with you because I understand where TJ is coming from. Because I was one of those persons. Blatant. God is good.
Mm-hmm.
I used to live in an apartment complex, right? Now my girlfriend, who I say is my girl, live right across the street from me. When she come out, she can look right at my front door, right? I have a side chick on the side apartment right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. Listen, man.
Yeah, man, good, guys.
My side chick could come to my house. And when she come, she text me and say, front door, back door. I say, back door. And everything good and she go back and she go on her. When we have go up on the road, Me give me girl the attention. I say, behave, me I go up on the road. But before me go home, I tell the girls to go and sit down in the car. Me soon come. When we drive out, that's the only thing she sees the car. So she get everything good. She can't know say me a cheat unless somebody see and tell her.
Good.
But there's no signs
No,
of not
good,
giving her
good.
the
No, this is
attention.
what you're saying now. This is what you're saying now. She gets everything good. And that's the point
Uh-huh.
I'm coming to. When
Uh-huh.
a man have multiple
Uh-huh.
women, right? There is nothing that you, the woman at home, do that is going to trigger him. Because listen, if you decide to lock shop, he's going to
No,
just do it.
when I say everything good enough, I mean as TJ was saying, I mean she get the attention. So there was no
I
signs
know.
coming
But
to
what
her
is right? Men
that
are
I'm
what me I
cheating.
say, Larry? Let me
But
ask you, and let me ask
we
you.
still argue, same sometimes same way. It's
Yeah,
just that
what I'm
Everything
saying.
see me we still have argument. Yeah, and she went
No,
me say,
no,
yeah,
relationship.
let me ask you. What this is what me I say. Me get what I say. So once you were a player, the way when you had multiple women, all right, you still have the argument to the one, the personal one. Would you say now that presently you are married, you are a one burner?
the
Is
one
it the
burner, yeah.
same? Yeah. So is it the relationship with you and Kalisha now that you are demanding everything from Kalisha?
Uh-huh.
There is no backup plan. So if you
Every
want to
burner job.
pass out, a Kalisha have to do it. If you want your attention, a Kalisha. I'm saying no. Is it the same like when you had multiple women?
No man, it's a total different thing.
All right, that's the point I'm bringing across when I'm
It's a
saying
total different
when a
thing. It's a
man
total
have
different.
multiple women, it's a different thing than when he have one. Multiple
Yeah.
women is like this. If I come home and I want to talk, but you are not in the talking mood, I'm
No,
not going to get upset. I'm
but
going to be like,
first,
eh?
hold on, just a minute. But first, before I got married, my mindset had to change.
No, no,
So,
I
hold
get
on,
that.
hold on,
No, like
hold
what
on.
I'm trying to get across.
Uh-huh.
What I'm trying to get across is this: when a man have multiple women, the one at home, the main chick, will not suffer certain things. There won't be, even if argument is there, it won't be as intense because guess what? If he come here so and he wants attention, if he wants sex, and listen, you say, baby, me not in the mood. Okay, fine. If this man is a one burner problem, there is nowhere you can go for a 1 week and you're in the mood and me do. Listen, me want I'm not nobody else to give me, so baby, you better get in the mood. That's it. No, I'm saying because he's a one burner, everything is right here. I'm
You
saying
guys
no,
distracting.
when he has
Some,
multiple,
to some,
like what Larry is saying, this is it. If I'm not getting what I desire here, because women are not the only people that are needy. Men are needy too.
mhm.
Men
But as
are
But
Larry
there's
said,
needy.
some,
it's a
But
mindset. It is
eh?
a mindset.
Let
it's
me
a
Mindset,
mindset.
yes.
It's a
I'm saying
mindset.
it's a mindset. But when he's able to get his needs met at different location, you
A
realize
different
say you
thing.
will be home, you understand, and he don't really raise much problem. You
But
if you realize argument to start, check it most of the time. I know he must start it
but
because
Derek,
Hear what Evelyn is saying.
a lot of times
Yeah.
there's no feelings in it.
no, what I'm saying, me not dispute whatever. I know I'm saying
Hold on, man.
when a
Let me hear
man,
what Evelyn is
yeah,
saying.
when a man has multiple partners, the relationship is different from when he's a one burner because
Not,
the
not, not,
one woman,
not always there. Not always.
See,
Not always.
Go
no,
ahead,
Not
go
always.
Evelyn.
ahead, go
Let,
ahead,
let,
Evelyn.
let the
Evelyn,
doctor
go
speak.
ahead.
Let the
you
doctor say
guys,
something.
you coming. I'm listening. I want to go back to the topic. Happy wife,
Thank
happy
you.
Change. Change.
and
Go on.
because you're talking about relationship and being unmarried and stuff. However, in the happy wife, happy life, the same thing happened. A wife can be happy because she's getting everything from the husband, and the husband out there doing whatever he want, and that the
Mhm.
wife is happy just just the same because
Right.
she have the house, the whatever, and that's what she wanted out of the relationship. The
Right.
man wanted
Mm-hmm.
somebody at home and want the freedom to also do whatever he wants. So you have multiple different kinds of marriage, multiple
Here
different
you
kinds of
go.
relationship.
Mhm.
So there is no
You're
one
right.
fix for all.
One size fit
And I
all.
wanna comment on what Renee said
Yeah.
about the wife. You want when they don't want the wife to point out where the change is
Mm-hmm.
needed. Nobody wants somebody to point out their flaws, because it's hard when you tell me you're not doing this. You're pointing out your. It's like you're criticizing me. So it's hard for a person to accept that and change, because they see it as a criticism, as something you're looking down on them. But if you
Yes.
bring this out in a different way, have a different conversation. Say your husband wear jeans all the time and you don't like to see him in jeans. You say, you wearing jeans all the time. Can you wear something else? Why not go out and buy him some dress pants and say, try these pants. They might look nice on you. So it's a different way of having the conversation so that the change occurs, and it's slowly. So change can't just occur overnight. You have to change yourself and the way you approach change and the comments
Mm-hmm.
that you make to that person, because you can't make a person. You have to make them feel good in themselves when you're telling them that they need to change.
So you
Don't
have to
Mm-hmm.
change
start that
because,
process then, Doc.
yeah.
Well, I think everybody's marriage or relationship is different. For me,
Mhm.
for one, I like when my flaws are is pointed out to me so I can know the change to make.
But, I
So
mean,
I would
it's
rather,
sometimes
I would
when you
rather you to come, I
the
would
way
rather
it's
for you
said.
to come straight and say, listen me, I don't know, like when you do this or do that. So I can know what to do. But if you say nothing, I can't know the changes to make.
Yeah,
That's
as long
true.
as you don't belittle the person, that's what
Right,
they say.
right, right,
Belittle
right,
the person. You
right.
can talk to
All
the
right.
person polite. Yes,
Let
It
and
me say
come
that's to
from
me.
something.
That's
a
correct.
place,
That's respect. Mm-hmm.
come from a
Mhm.
place of love. Say,
All
Yes.
right. Yeah.
yeah, I can't let you go to the house looking like that. I love you too much.
Right, right. So
That's
in other words, now
interesting.
what you say is how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
There you go.
Right, right,
That's
right.
interesting. Even good dating, you won't see everything. Okay. All right. This
And,
one, Pastor G. God has given us a blank slate to start from. Ephesians 5. Submit to one
Submit, yeah.
another in the fear of God. This should be the starting block. Agreed. Uh, I heard what you said. Get up and make my breakfast. She wouldn't like you to make her. This is
Wouldn't she like you to make
when I
hers?
get it. Yeah, but I said that this comes back to both of y'all. You get me? I said nothing is wrong. I know of a relationship. The man is the one that does breakfast because the woman is not a morning person. So she gets up and he gets up
and, and,
every
and, and
morning and look after breakfast because
and
he hates
it goes
this
back to what works for you works for you.
works for you.
So you know,
Exactly.
everybody's thing is
So
different.
Yeah.
exactly. So I'm
Me
saying the Bible.
personally, I don't cook.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a kitchen person. And my wife know that my wife is okay. I will do the laundries. I will press. I'll do whatever else I can help. But me not a kitchen person. And then
Mm,
me know my wife then get sick either. So I'm rather than cook.
You don't want to kill them off, not true.
agreed.
I don't want to kill them off. You can't cook for
That's
I,
me
me.
All
too,
right.
you know. I'm not the
I
cooking
This
hardly
type,
one.
had
but
have
I do
breakfast
everything
with my
else.
husband because we wake at different time. I'm not getting up early. You're hungry. Go and
Right.
make your
Well, there you
breakfast.
go.
Yeah.
Right.
This
You know
one.
what
Leave some for
breakfast?
me if you like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Men.
The only time my wife make breakfast for me is when we are home together. But most times she go to work before me, so
No,
it depends on the schedule, you know.
listen.
Yeah.
Those things, and I believe it really comes back to who is a husband, who is a wife. Because my thing all the while, not everybody a husband, not everybody a wife.
True,
I
true, true.
can't see, and I'm talking like for the love of God, I cannot see how a couple is going to have issues over the fact that this one don't want to cook, and I believe, bro, especially in today's world, it just don't make no sense to me. Like, if I truly love the woman I marry, like reality, if I truly love the woman I marry, Larry, would you have a problem cooking for your wife?
What you mean? Me not cook. A Kalisha knows me not cook. Me can't cook chicken. Kalisha
Exactly.
say, "No, you only can cook chicken." That's what me can cook. I won't cook my chicken with my wife. That's
Brother,
me. We
I
good.
am good. I am very good at steaming cabbage. Give me anything else, me I go pull it up. Me no good in my kitchen. I am good at steaming cabbage, right?
Eh,
I can add up mackerel and bully beef, and then me
yeah,
no good.
and
Me
tin
I steam
food.
when me there.
Yeah,
You get
Derek.
me? So
Yeah,
as long
Derek.
as you're okay with what I can cook, that's fine.
Right, right, right.
Don't tell me if you go look after the stew pork and the beef. You get anything there, you are going to get something, but I don't know what you're going to get. You take care of
Teacher,
it, that's fine.
DJ
I'm
taking
saying
lessons.
I am not. I love cooking, but I'm not a good
I'm
cook.
comfortable in the kitchen, so it's
I
Right?
okay.
know, I
I
know,
love
I
cooking.
know. I
I
got
love
better.
cooking, so I will learn. I'm just not a very good cook, but I love it. So I don't have a problem learning. But I'm just saying, same thing. Sir Apache, would you have a problem cooking for your wife?
Yeah, come, I don't want to kill nobody.
So you are going to cook what you know to cook. Now, this is what I'm
Right,
saying.
right,
No,
right.
Those things,
honestly, I'm not going to try because it
He's
might
not
not
good.
come out the way she wanted. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not going to stress myself on it, honestly.
funny, I agree. But
She
if
can
push
cook
come to
good,
shove,
honestly, some of us
She
need the
understand
cooking for
that.
her.
yeah, but
And
if
she
push come to
understand that.
shove and you have to do it, you will try.
Well,
If,
if
if
I
you
have to
have
do
to.
it, I'm going to do it.
All right. So
But
this is
man, nah go no it's something I'll do
the
it,
kitchen and
honestly.
yours. I
If it's an
agree. And that's the same
emergency,
thing.
she's sick and me have to do it, me have to do it.
If there's an
Otherwise,
emergency.
nope, I tell no straight.
But what I'm saying,
And
but
don't forget, me have a curfew, me I tell her.
all right.
So
So
there, I wanna say one thing. You know, from the beginning, I keep listening and hearing, and what I decide that makes a happy wife is the husband willingness to try. So you guys see your
Yeah,
willingness to try to cook. So I think
yeah,
that to me that tops everything. Just the willingness to try.
to try. All
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
willingness.
That's true.
But what I'm
That's
saying,
true.
but
Listen
for
what
any
Pastor
for
G
any
say. Hold on.
husband,
Pastor G
Pastor
say him
G,
love when Lady G take him out because she don't want to cook. So,
all right. So
so him saying can't cook soup though for her though. That's it.
Uh,
so
but Derek,
for me,
you
because
know,
there
you
are
know,
some
I
more
will.
comments here when we want to run through, right? But I was just touching on this to say I don't believe any man that is a husband, and this is it. Any man that is a husband, I'm not saying I'm a man no. Because you have to realize that in this life, the reality is there are men. Well, this is it. There are boys, there are men, and there are husbands.
Maturity.
Jimmy
That's the reality,
Fagan, big up yourself.
right? So a man that is a husband won't have a problem taking care of his wife. That's
No.
the reality. So
Mm,
whether if it is cooking, he will cook. If it is helping to clean the house, he will help you to clean the house. If it's helping to take care of the children, he will do it. A man that is a husband who know what it is to be a husband from the standpoint of what God say a husband should be, won't have a problem with some of these issues that I'm seeing. So the reality is, most of the time, women, you are married to men that are not husbands.
but
But
Derek,
Derek, hold
I
on
will
the
go
line.
back to
Uh,
something that TJ was saying earlier. You see, immaturity is
Yeah.
a mindset or action because when I was a player, I was immature. I was thinking about myself. Now
then
I'm
that's
a
what
mature man, and I realize that this is not gonna work forever. You need someone of your own.
but that
So
is
you're
what a
more
player
mature.
think, It's all about him.
Yeah,
Pastor,
play
don't
is
make
all
the
about
woman them,
them. I'm
it's
playing
about
selfish.
him.
I was
But
selfish
Derek, to
then.
your point
You
though,
know?
with
Mhm.
a husband is gonna make sure take care of whatever it needs to get done any kind of way
Any kind of way. I
to
agree
make
Yeah.
the
with you.
wife
I'm
happy.
Make wife
happy.
happy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
agree.
So,
you
so
understand?
Derek,
I agree.
So Derek, in some ways, in some ways, I agree with a happy wife, a happy life, And you have to agree in
No,
some ways.
no. At the end of
No,
the
no,
day,
no, no,
although
seriously,
we are
no, no,
discussing happy,
listen to
no,
me.
Yeah,
No,
we
no, this is
agree.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
This is what I'm saying.
yeah,
Hold on. This is what I'm saying. In some ways, if you notice everything what we just said, a man that love his wife
mm-hmm.
will go to the extent
the
to make
extreme.
sure she's happy.
Yeah,
So
the
are you,
extreme.
yeah, so what I'm saying is that in some point, you really want your wife to be happy because if your wife miserable, your whole house miserable.
Like, all right,
Yeah.
what did Shelly want? Some lunch, right? Some jerk pork, right? And what she wanted from, they didn't have it. So I'm gonna go somewhere else now and them have it. And she said, me never eat for them. I say, all right, them give me a piece and taste. So you know me to know? I got the jerk pork and I got double sphere to what she now go refuse. So she have two, if she not like the jerk pork, she have something else. You understand? So that is what I did. That way she still have lunch. If she ain't like the jerk pork, she have the doubles oxtail and it
She
good.
can't go up on. Yeah, man. Because you have to
So we
compromise
will
as a
go through
man.
the extreme to make it happen, to make them happy and at
Mm,
peace. You understand?
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
Man
Peace
love peace,
reign.
you know.
Let peace
No,
reign.
but I'm
Yeah.
saying in discussing the topic, that's the reality. Because the truth is, every man desire is for he wants to make his wife comfortable. He wants to
Yeah,
make his wife, and I'm saying husband, and it comes back again that everybody married really is a husband. Not every
ready for
man
that.
married is a
Yeah.
husband. Just as though not every wife, every woman that is married is a wife. A husband shows the traits from dating. All the traits are there from dating. A man only can pretend for as long. You get me? He only can pretend for as long. The traits are there. They say the things
Oh,
that you when you're dating a man as a woman, the things that you will desire from that man in the marriage, you will if you start looking for those things from dating, there will be evidence. So if something is missing, you will see it.
mm-hmm.
It is there. So if you want somebody that loves to give you attention, check in with you. Hey, baby, how is your day? You understand? How is it going? Look at that to see, all right, you get up this morning, you don't text him first. All right, so a man can pretend I can do that for a week. No, listen, no, me can do that for a week. TJ and I has been dating. Yeah, me count it from the day me start look her. So me make it 2 years. She said September, me say May. So 2 years. There are things that I started doing while, right? We would have stayed in Jamaica while looking her. Things that me start to do. Till present day, even if they are not there, boom, 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 they are still there. Because that is who I am. Do you understand? Could I really be pretending for almost 2 years? You mad?
Oh, yeah, people pretend for longer than 2 years.
No, I am saying no. No,
Mommy,
seriously.
mommy, 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 come
No,
on
no,
now.
I'm saying that listen, if you pay keen attention, if you pay keen
That's right.
attention, you realize that at some point some things pop up. If you pay
Mm,
keen attention, you realize at some point something because a person only can be true to their nature. If I'm a player, I am a player. If I'm a player by nature, you think I can pretend to be a one burner for long? No. I am a player. At some point, me I go slip up. I'm saying at some point, me I go slip up. Because
yeah,
by
Derek,
nature, this is who I am.
because you as a player you have to be selfish. If you're not selfish, you're not a player.
Ah, my bro, that's what I'm saying. So the signs will come up, but all you have to do is look, pay attention. Pay, the Bible says, be
But
vigilant. Be
Derek,
Well,
vigilant.
Pastor
Derek,
G make a good comment here.
you
Hold on.
have
And good
you
night to
have
you,
men
Parliaments.
that will bring you flowers. They bring you chocolate. They take you out to eat. They're around you almost 24/7s. And as the least little chance they get, they say they leave gonna work. And when they gonna work, they're with another woman. And you think they
Yes.
work, and
Yes.
you have men out there who are and women out there who are
All right.
pros in this thing.
All right. Mommy
And
Denise, look where you can catch her, man.
they not
Because
get with them and them they're like phone put where your time and
all
I
right,
mean
this is
I'm,
how you can catch a cheater. Because women don't have very good memory, don't it? Yeah, man. This week. All right. So Martin said, listen, I'm going to visit my cousin, so and did that. Mark it. I might go for a while. So I'm going to visit my cousin and I'm going to spend 2 weeks there and I'll be there. Mark Wemsey. So on October 18, you went to visit your cousin and you stayed here and here and da. Mark it. If you can't remember it, write it down.
mhm.
And then wait until April the following year and say, you remember when you said I go check? Where you say go again? Just go back now and watch it and see. And if men we not program them with it. If you never go check in cousin, remember there's going to be some change in the story.
But you see, that's why I say, you have player and you have man who have enough woman. Because you see a player,
Mhm.
his lies is very close to the truth.
Yeah,
Close,
man.
but
Larry,
close,
Amen.
Well, I
close,
know, well, I
close.
know, well, I know, I'll tell you, brother, because I was there. Listen to me. You have player, I have man, you have enough woman. Are two different things.
yes.
A player fix him when all right. Me, I go look for a girl. And me say me I go over my brain. Me I call my brain and say, yo, if Ray Ray call you, Me dead there, so.
You say,
Remember, me a man, me
Larry,
trust
So who
them.
that now? Who is
Larry,
that?
let
The
me tell
player
you,
or the man with enough woman?
the
Who that?
That's
player,
the player.
the
Because
player,
the player don't stay.
Larry,
Man, the player
lay
study
down
every move in
beside
Derek.
you. The player lay down beside you, and his wife call, and him a
Um,
talk to his wife right beside you, same way.
let me,
That
let me, let me, let me tell you something.
Derek.
I remember I had a girlfriend. We are back in the days. May I show you this? Me and my girlfriend sitting on the table eat dinner. Right? Somebody go whisper at me and say, yo, you know, say, where you out the road? Me go out the road, go in one corner, do what me I do, and come back and me nice same way. Girlfriend know nothing at all. You understand me? I say, because me tell my girlfriend, say, me I go do this area, I'm going to do it. A player, a woman can be tricked, and there's no signs. That's the reality of it. Because a player marking step, a player is intentional. You know him I do. So you have player and you have man with enough woman. That's two different things. So a lot of women get tricked into relationship and they didn't see any signs because there was none. Because this man still appeared to be perfect.
Listen, Pastor G make a good point. You know, when we talk about happy wife, happy life. Listen, Pastor G said, um, wait there.
Thank you, Jesus. You're good.
He
I don't
said,
think is it that one?
no, the one him said, the goal is not happiness, is fulfillment.
Mm.
And I'm fulfilling the needs that
That
she
Huh.
has.
mm-hmm.
And I think I know he's right on that. And him say, I don't think you make anyone happy. You can make anyone happy, but you can fulfill the need, which is true. Because guess what? You're gonna be happy for a little while now. Now I hear you, Derek. You mute? You mute, Derek?
He probably not mute. He probably just loses audio.
Yeah, I hear him.
And you're right, Apache. You have to make yourself happy. You have to
Yeah,
make yourself happy, as
yeah.
Evelyn. You have to make yourself happy. Nobody can
You
make
see,
you happy like that.
you see, there is, listen to me, you see, there are men out there who their aim every day is just to do what they do. They don't care about you that's there. They act as if they care about you, but they're selfish.
Mhm.
And as teacher was saying that you don't always see the signs, and that's true. I
Mhm.
understand what Derek is saying, but it's not everybody's situation come like that. You don't always see the red flags.
Phaedra?
What about the women? Because you guys keep bashing the men. Women are
No,
just
we're
No,
not
as
they,
bashing
No, no,
said
them.
I'm just
But we
talking
said
about
No, we just
my
as no, we just
I'm just talking about my experience that I had then. You know, when you're immature and you're
he lived
selfish.
it.
You understand what I'm saying?
I mean
So
I've lived it. You
And
understand?
that's
But
what, Evelyn, that's why I said women are players too and men are players. I'm a
yeah,
player. Hell
it's
yes.
both sides. You understand? Good night to you, Sister
Evelyn,
Marlene Cross.
Evelyn,
Good
come for
night to
your
you.
friend.
come
Um,
on,
Yeah.
for real. You know,
Good
I
night to
was
everyone if you
seeing.
just join us here
blessings
on
to you,
Chill and
Sir Jimmy
Chat.
Fagan. Blessings to you, Paula Mills. I think I
Paula
saw.
Mills, yeah.
Blessings
Yeah.
to you. Blessings to you, Sir Dwayne
I
Nugent.
hope I'm good
And
now.
blessings to you, Lady Marlene
You're back.
Cross.
You're back.
Blessings, you're back.
may,
You're
may
back.
I ask,
But
what's
Evelyn,
the
you're
pos-
right. If me
Evelyn,
happy, as a wife, I'm happy, the man will be happy. So yes, a happy wife, happy life.
so what's the positive message that we can give to others? Because I mean it was
Value each
too
other.
a little bit neck.
Yes.
So
Value
what's the
value
pos
each other. Like I'm a agree. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
start exact well end where I started. Value each other. When you value each other, you realize that your desire would want to please your partner. I guess you'd fulfill that need according to Pastor G. But the important thing is to value each other, value your relationship, the
Yeah.
marriage. You understand? Value that. And when you value it, you recognize that you're not going to do harmful things, but instead you're going to do things that honor the marriage and honor your spouse or your
Yes.
partner.
Yeah,
That's my
nicely
two
put.
cents.
What you
Yeah.
said, Doc?
Um,
I,
what, what,
yeah.
what, what, what I would say, you have to appreciate what you have to know what you have. I love my wife now and I can go wherever by myself and she don't have to worry herself. As a changed person, I'm mature. When you love somebody, you don't try to hurt them. When you appreciate somebody, you try to make, as Apache would say, fulfill. You try to fulfill, the needs that you can fulfill. But you're not going
To
to
your
can
best.
able to fulfill every need, but you're going to fulfill the ones that you can fulfill. And put it this way, we'll come back to try to make your wife happy and your wife try to make your husband happy. But before you do that, as a person, you have to know what happiness is.
Yeah. To be- See, I feel that marriage is like a house. You're building a house. You're building it brick by brick. Whether you want to build one room and you're all stifled in that one room, or you want to build and expand and
Right.
grow, that's your marriage. Whatever you put in there, you invest in your
Mm,
marriage. That's what you will get out of it.
amen.
It's
Amen.
it's like
So
you're
true,
saying,
so true.
we are in Christ, but some people think them arrived, but they didn't arrive yet. Because I would say I'm still under construction because
Amen.
I'm still learning
Yes.
as I'm going. So
Mhm.
God has to be in that marriage to give us that direction on a daily basis. Because sometimes something just happen, you want to lose it.
Mm.
But if God not in it, trust me, you're gonna lose it. So He has to be a part of the marriage from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
What's the foundation, Apache?
Yeah,
Yeah.
God is the
Foundation.
foundation.
Yeah, the foundation, eh? Yeah.
Good night to you, Shea Boss Music.
Okay, blessing, Shavas. All right, everybody said their piece as to what they take away from what was the positive. I was out for a bit, so I don't know if everybody said their part.
Yes.
I think Tija and Tija, you
Yes,
said
bless.
your part?
You
Yeah,
said.
I
she
did.
did. She did.
Okay, sorry. So Derek is over to you.
It's me. All right. Joyce Smith was saying because happiness comes from oneself. No one can make you happy. Ah, all right. I do love that. I think there's individual happiness, and I think you are responsible for your individual happiness. But when it comes on to the relationship, I think there is a duty or a responsibility on each spouse when it comes on to ensuring that your spouse is happy in the relationship or in the marriage.
Mhm.
Right. So for me, is it happy wife, happy life? The truth is the goal of any husband, if he truly loves his wife, is to make his wife happy.
Mhm.
That's like the ultimate goal.
Amen.
Everything he does, he do it actually to please his wife. So you realize if the husband is in tune with you, if he truly desires to have a healthy relationship with you, every single decision that is made is going to make it from the standpoint where he's thinking about how this affect my wife. Reality. That's the truth. Once you are in a healthy, and I'm going to use the term now, happy, because happiness is a feeling. You can get up now when you're happy and later on you're unhappy. It's
Right.
really
It's
a
only for a time being.
feeling. Yes, it's really a
So,
feeling. But
and that's why I said that slogan is a man-made slogan.
yeah,
Because if we go back to the
Mhm.
word of God, it said joy cometh in the morning, right?
in the morning.
So joy will
Mhm.
last,
Yeah, man.
when happiness will not last.
Yeah,
Yep,
but
yep.
in truth and in fact, the man, the husband, everything he does is really going to be about his wife. His wife. You understand? You don't. You once he's getting that, 'cause every man desires something from his wife, and once you are getting that, you get me. Once you're at a place where your wife And when we use the term peace, I don't want to say a man say, oh, he wants the wife, and some people look and say, oh, you're supposed to have your own peace. I'm saying when when a husband can find that safety in his wife, in the sense that I can be vulnerable with you. I can share my most weakest state. I can share my most darkest fears with you. And I feel safe doing it. I can trust that when I share it, it's here and he won't use it against me. Once he has a place where I feel like, listen, you make my house a home, or you make our house a home. Whenever I comes home, this he feels at peace here. He feels safe here. He feels loved and respected here. You realize that that man will move heaven and earth to ensure that you are 100% good. That's it. So the truth is, at the end of the day, it's really a happy wife, a happy life, because that's the ultimate goal of any man that truly loves this woman. It's about making you happy. So listen, if when he meets you realize that you said to him, listen, I don't really like when you wear that thing. You get me? Even at the end of the day, if he loves what he loves, they say, listen, I love this type of shirt. You say, listen, I really rather when you wear polo. Polo wasn't his style. Just check it as it goes. The wardrobe start to change. You start to buy one and two polo. Because it's about making you happy. If you mean to wear skinny jeans, you say, little, me no like in a skinny jeans. Little by little, you see it start to change. Because it's really about you. He lives his life for you. And now it comes back to the biblical principle. Husband love your wife as well Christ loves the church and give his life for it. That's it. When the man finds a wife in the woman, he lives for the woman. You hear me? Friends call and say, yo, we are going to hang out weekend. Make me link wife and your wife here. Say first. Your wife, he does it out of respect because he loves you. You understand? And that's the goal. That's it. When a man truly, truly, truly loves you, his life becomes all about you.
Best
Complete.
friend. Best
Best
friend.
that was all I was stating earlier too when I made this point to say, if you have a man and this man is not truly in love with you, and he's keeping other women with you, if you are paying attention, you will know because he's going to start to detach. Because remember, a relationship is not just physical, it's emotional, it's mental. Do you still have his when it comes down to his do you still have all of that? Is he connecting emotionally with you? You will feel the detachment because when a man is in love with a woman, you become his everything. So if changes are there, if you're paying attention, ladies, you will see it. Look at the changes. Once that is there, you're going to see because listen, he's now sharing you. He's sharing himself. But when you are his everything, you will know it. Everything you do, trigger this man. Everything. He's walking past you. Thank you. He cannot help himself because you are his queen. You are his life. Listen, what you think Eve could get Adam to eat of the tree that God himself tell him don't eat? That's the power woman above a man when a man is in love with his woman. You get him to do everything.
You're not your own yard.
And that's what I always say. That's one woman. When a man is in love with you, it's obvious. He cannot hide it. It's in everything he do. When it comes down to his friend, listen, me and Larry are friend, and almost every conversation me and Larry have, we talk about teacher. Like me and tell.
I'm talking about college. Yeah.
All right, I'll shoot them, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everything comes about the woman.
Yeah.
It's hard for the man to switch, and it's not there. It is there. It is there if you look closely. You will see it. You will feel it. Something is wrong. I don't have you like I used to have you before. That's why I say a man can't pretend only for too long. But once he finds somebody else that is getting that from, it's slowly going to switch from you to that person. The energy change, the mindset change, the conversation change, everything because now his mind is somewhere else. It's no longer in the. You understand? So once a man is in love with you and he has you as a wife, it's really happy wife, happy life. Nothing
Happy
else.
wife, happy life.
Everything you do is all about you. So that's what I want to show. It is actually true. It's not just a saying, right?
Happy Carlisha, happy Larry, happy TJ, happy Derek,
All right. And
happy Shelly, happy Apache.
all right. And there is something that I wanted to share where a man actually point this out, right? And this is it. This is what
Wife gives you a happy life, that's for sure, 100%. So you make sure that your wife, your partner is happy. And by happiness means you have to understand her. When she goes in a mental breakdown or emotional breakdown, you have to be there, not just sit down like, oh, here we go again. No, to show her that, yes, to listen to her, what are her problems. For us men, maybe these problems are probably silly.
Yeah.
Okay, because we don't understand it as men. Like when you tell me your silly problems, I'll be like, Lumi, come on, shut up and be a man.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be treating your wife or your partner like this. You have to understand her. You have to listen to her. I can share and open up topics with my wife. I can talk to her for hours. She is right now my best friend. I have friends, but she indirectly detached me from them by having fun with her. I like to go out with her.
Yeah.
Not just a wife. She's not just a wife for me. She's a best friend. So
Yeah.
I like to talk to her. The topics that we open up is like rewarding in both ways. It's like just my best friend. I'm talking to that best friend.
all right. So basically that sums it all up. That sums it all up right there. So that's what I'm saying. When you have a husband, you will get all of that. So if you are not getting that, and it's a man saying that, and that's a fact. If you as a woman is not getting that, then something is off, because when a man is in love with you and he calls you wife, that is what you get.
Over a period of time.
Oh yeah, time. Time builds things. But I'm saying once the man is invested in his relationship, that is what you get. You become his best friend. You get me? So that you don't find a man that is in love with his wife, where the wife have to complain about, hey, I think you are too close to this woman. A man that is in love with his wife don't really have other female besties. You become everything. It's reality. You hear that he say he goes out with his wife. Everything. That's the reality. I'm getting all of this from you. I'm in love with you. Become the one I like to talk to. You get me? That's the reality of a healthy marriage. The man no want to see no other. You listen to Miles Monroe said. Miles Monroe actually said that in a speech when he was alive. He said his wife makes every other woman invisible. He'll be going out and he reach miles down the road and he turn back just to come and give his wife a kiss because his mind is at home. That is when a man is in love with his wife. When he has that. So that's what I'm saying. If a switch up happens, ladies, you have to see it. Some
And,
changes will be there.
and let me say, Derek, there are some things in your marriage you need to do, and you'll find that you do things. And if those things start to change, like you say, you on text, right? For me and my wife, every morning she goes up before me most morning, but she wakes me up
Mm.
and she says, love you, baby, and we kiss. If I go up before her, I wake her up and I say,
Mm.
love you, baby, and we kiss. I'm not going to leave the house, or she's not going to leave the house, and I'm still asleep. When we do that, you
Mm.
know, if that stop happening now,
You
then
know
something must be
something is
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah,
Exactly. The signs will always be there. If you pay
yeah,
attention, I said the signs will always be there. Because by nature, remember, that's how God designed us. We are designed to love our wife. We are
mm,
designed. We are designed that way. So if I'm in love with my wife, I'm in love. She's my everything. So when a man say, boy, you are my world, you are my universe, there is no other woman, he means it. You become the only thing above you for him is God. If he's God, period. You understand? So that's the reality. Happy wife, happy life.
Okay.
Amen. So for me, my final words, my wife is my best friend, my only friend, my everything. It's going to be about you alone. So I'm going to knock the hell out of you because you'll be getting all the messages, everything. I have nobody else to talk to but you. So I'm always going to be right here. When I want somebody to call, you're the first person I'm going to call. When I want somebody to talk, you're the first person I'm going to call because you are my everything. If you
Bless
see
you.
that change, then you know so something else is going on. That's the reality. That's the reality.
Mhm.
That switch up, that means the attention is going elsewhere. That is the reality. You know what I'm saying? Play or not, a man only can be as good. Wife or wife. It's all about making the
Absolutely.
wife happy. That's my
But
final take. So,
I need to
let's,
say goodbye, guys.
yeah, we're going off now. That's the final take.
Yes.
So blessings to everybody for joining in. Thanks for the comments, thanks for the interaction. It was good. Thank you everybody here on the panel. It was good. Kind of swear a bit, but it was good. Amen. So I really, really, really enjoyed it. Blessings everybody for making it chill and chat another week. We do appreciate you here. And join us next week, same place, same time. As we'll be back with another episode. All right. God bless you all. Bless you.